just chatting to him. He's just chatting to him on the bench.
I wonder if I'll get away with it. I wonder if I'll get away with it.
No. You man aren't deep in it. He was going to bring on Salah, yeah?
Look how much Spence is on the right-hand side, you man. What is this? Oh, my. This is a bunch
they're trying to get him sacked.
I'm done, bruv. I've got kids, bruv. It's a Friday. Why am I doing this? I'm done. Bye, man.
Listen. Nah, it's a wrap. Put the fries in the bag. By the way, just let you know.
Brother, oh my goodness. No, man. He's looking right across the line. Dimwit, bro. Oh my goodness. Right there.
Cal's crashing out.
Bobby, put someone running. Oh my god. For the life of me. For the life of me.
No. Man fully crashed out. Hey, man, he was at home just watching the game. Man forgot he was definitely on copy.
For the life of me, you man.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Araujo on loan. As you guys know, we usually do the Liverpool show, on Friday, we're still gonna be live like in 20 minutes, but I've had to go live for the Bomba, and it's Araujo at Liverpool, people. Araujo at Liverpool on loan. So this is a shock. This is a shock to the system. I don't think anyone expected this, to be fair. And to be honest, like, I don't know. This is just an out of nowhere transfer right here. I'll be interested to hear what will be fine Tom Little has to say about this. Maybe I need to tell Sean that, maybe my reaction was too weak. Maybe I need to record like a new reaction or a bit more angry about this news, specifically the fact that we've signed Araujo out of nowhere. I don't know, Sean, if I should even I don't even know if I should, even upload that thing that I sent you. Maybe I need to be angrier, but Araujo on loan to Liverpool. Out of nowhere, Bomba. I didn't hear nothing about this. No one said anything about this. No one, had anticipated any of this stuff happening. And here we're at, Let's just share the news first, and then we'll take it from there. 1 second, guys. Let me just get the Fabrizio tweet up. Big up to all of you guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe as well. So this is the news right here. The news is the following. Exclusive. Liverpool agree loan deal to sign Ronald Araujo from Barcelona. Here we go. Verbal agreement club to club with Barca now approved by director Deco. New centre-back LFC with a surprise Bomba. Let's watch Fabrizio's video as well and then carry on. Let me just put up Fabrizio's video too. So this is the Fabrizio video that he put up regarding this Araujo situation. Let me just increase the volume.
Ronald Araujo to Liverpool. Here we go. Deal agreed for the Uruguayan defender to join Liverpool in a surprise move from Barcelona. It's a loan deal for Ronald Araujo. A big surprise, a big story. And now Araujo set to become new Liverpool defender to help Iraola. There was a need for some depth at the centre-back position. And now Liverpool attacking and going for Ronald Araujo. Deal agreed. Here we go.
I really don't know what to say about this. Like, I don't really know what to say about this, to be fair. First of all, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream. Obviously, the Liverpool panel show. The panel will be here in about 18 minutes. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. There's 600 people in the building already. Let's get the likes up immediately. Let's get the likes up. Close the live chat. Like the video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. Check out our sponsor. That's where I got all this Liverpool stuff and the non-Liverpool stuff I wear as well. MHF for 8% off. Add me on Snapchat if you use that as well. Now, guys, what do I even say? What do I even say? This club ain't serious, is what David King is saying. But don't worry. Tom Little said, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know, we'll be fine. This shows me one thing. And we're going to go ahead and say it now. This shows me one thing. I don't think that we have looked at signing a centre-back seriously probably all summer window. I think the reason why we got this loan deal thing done is simply because maybe our main target is just not available. I don't know who our main target is, but he's literally not available. So I don't know who the hell is supposed to be. Shock, all the rivals saying his crap. To be fair, Dale, you know, if I speak to a Barcelona fan, maybe we'll be better. But the Barca fans I know don't like him. The Barca fans I know don't like him definitely. So, you know, maybe they aren't exaggerating in this stance. Maybe they aren't exaggerating. So, let me see if Omar is free to come on. I messaged the Barcelona fan, see if he's free. Maybe he could tell us a bit more about him. But literally, hey, it is what it is. Barcelona obviously have let go of him on loan. So yeah. Sean, shall I record a new short? Maybe I don't feel as positive about it now. A body was needed. A body we have. Stop moaning. A body was needed. A body we have. Stop moaning. I haven't even moaned. Shawnee, I think you're one of those guys in the chat that like you just come in with a preconceived notion and you just come here and just say it regardless. I haven't even moaned. Lol, we're so stupid. But earlier you and Tahir were making a bet. How long will it take until Hussam mentions Arsenal? Are we still better than them? The transfer would have been good 3 to 4 years ago. Hey, I don't know, man. Vel, don't ask questions. Just add Araujo to the thumbnail and send it to me via email. You know, I just think it's I don't know, like I just feel like really weird about this. Like I feel really weird about this. It feels a little bit strange. Like I watch La Liga. I don't like religiously watch it or anything. Like I watch La Liga. You know, I think, you know, he's okay. Like he obviously has a bozo error in him and a bozo moment in him, but yeah, obviously he can play right back and center back. Do you guys believe that basically the main target at center back or right back is just not available and that's why we're here? I think this is one of the main things. Like maybe the reason why is because the main target at center back is not available. I just don't know. Not you is what Shawnee says. Okay, clarify that then, because I didn't even say anything negative. Oh God. I don't know, man. It feels a little bit weird. As a Real Madrid fan, I'll miss him at Barcelona. Is it that bad? Like, for the ones that watch him, how do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about this for the ones that watch him as well, week in, week out? I watch Barca every single week. He's a solid defender. It's just Flick Highline isn't good for him. Even Kubarsi looked ass under Flick Highline. He bullied Vinny so many times. You say your name is Kylian Mbappe, so I assume you probably support Real Madrid. You're saying it's not that high. Let me ask the chat something. Rate Araujo out of 10. All of you in the chat right now. And don't forget to like and subscribe as well. I might do a giveaway today. And by the way, thank you guys for 79,000 subscribers. We've hit 79K. So thank you guys so much on the road to 80K. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. I appreciate you guys always. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out our sponsor. Rate it out of 10. Well, damn. We have some people giving him a 7 and some people giving him a 2. You are a Real Madrid fan. Yeah, fairs. Barca needs center backs but choose to let him go. I mean, maybe he's not good for the flick system. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend. I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend that I'm an expert when it comes to Araujo. But yeah, the Barca fans I know always refer to him as a bozo. So I don't know how true it is. I don't know how false it is or true it is or any of that. But you know, most Barcelona fans I know don't really rate him that highly anyway, to be fair. So it depends really who you listen to. But this is not a signing that like will get us any of us off our seats. And it's on loan as well. This makes me ask so many questions. If loans are available, why don't we go get Endrick on loan then? If loans are available, why don't we just go get Endrick on loan then? It's mental. Would you rather him or Maguire / the Butcher? I mean, I'd definitely rather him over Maguire, and I don't rate Lisandro Martinez anyway. I just don't rate Lisandro Martinez anyway. You know, that's the thing. So I'm not a big fan. I'm mixed on it. I think the message is clear personally. Money on attackers, maybe with defenders, market options currently. Wonder if we're after a marquee attacker nailed on. It's the injury record. You know what it is, Anthony? This shows me that we're not looking at a center back like to bring in and buy seriously if we consider loans. I don't even remember the last time Liverpool loaned a player. When's the last time we even loaned someone? Like, when's the last time Liverpool Football Club loaned a player? When's the last time Liverpool even loaned a player? Like, I don't even really remember the last time we loaned a player. Arthur Melo. Well. Well. Hey, I hope we don't have that bad of a season. Now we know we do loan. Let's get Hendrick. Thank you, David. Me and you think the same exact thing. If this loans thing is a thing that we're going to make a thing, why don't we just go get Hendrick on loan then? At least he's a unit. He can play on the wing. He can play up top. He's a versatile player. He could probably play in the 10 as well if you wanted to. I don't know, Sean. Sean, maybe I need to upload a new short. I'm not sure even how I feel about this anymore. I feel sick. I feel sick a little bit. I don't even feel that excited anymore. Maybe I was too nice on the short. He left Barca in December for a mental health break. He's absolutely done on this level. Oh, God. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. There's no way this is true. There is no way this is true. I'm gonna literally Google it right now. Well. Whew. Yeah, habibi. He has all the qualities for the high line, but he's trash. So you're basically saying he's quick? Or, hey, Sean, we're gonna have to re-edit this shit, buddy. We're gonna have to re-edit this shit. We're probably gonna have to re-edit that shit. We are probably gonna have to re-edit that shit, Sean. Probably gonna have to re-edit that. Damn. He's coming off a right calf tear? There is no way. There is no way. Is he back from injury as well? Is he actually back from injury too? Is this real? Is he also back from injury? Ain't no way he's also back from injury. This signing confirms Chelsea's win at the bridge. Oh, you're talking because of the game that they had in the Champions League? Wow. Wow. There's only one guy to call. Tom Little.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mister. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, talk to me.
I'm in the middle of recording a video on this, mate. So if you could tell everyone on your channel to be prepared to watch a Tom.
No.
Little
We're
about
not
15
gonna
minutes.
play this game. We're not gonna play this game. You already promote yourself enough on my channel. I want an answer now because
I don't
you
promote
said
myself enough.
you
I
said
don't promote myself
today
enough.
we'll be fine.
I may have slightly overshot the mark.
Oh my God! You're saying this and now
I don't like this move.
you don't like this move, but when I said it on Kopish, you were leaning back.
You never said Ronald Araujo. You said Ronald Araujo.
No, because you were speaking like factually we will get all good signings.
Well, Ronald Araujo was Barca captain. Maybe he's just,
Oh God! Oh my God, this guy, bro.
Maybe that's all he needs.
And also, it's on loan as well, Tom. Mr. I don't like loans.
Yes, another reason why I don't like it. In fact, no, I do like this one because I don't want him, so it means you don't have to fucking buy him. Have you seen how much money he's on a week?
If we're okay with loans, might as well get Hendrik then.
No. I'm not for loans. Let's make that abundantly clear. I don't want loans. I do not want a single fucking loan player. But if the club are getting a loan player, thank God it's Ronald Araujo, who we don't have a fucking buy option on because I'm not stuck with him.
Put one in the chat if you think Tom is a see you next Tuesday. Every single one of you. Put one in the chat if you just think Tom is a see you next Tuesday.
See how much money he's on?
No, I don't care. I didn't even check his wages.
Oh
That's the
my
difference
God.
between me and you.
Hold on. People in your account are saying there's an option to buy.
Yes, there's an option to buy, dumbass.
Where? Who said there's an option to buy?
Bro, Fabrizio, apparently. I'm gonna check it now. Stay on this phone. Don't you dare hang up and get slapped the shit out of you.
No way he says an option. Oh my God, it includes a buy option.
The loan agreement includes a buy option clause up to LFC as it's not mandatory. Thomas Little, you piece of shit. You're an actual piece of shit, you know that, right? You're literally a piece of shit.
You know, I'm more frustrated than you.
You're more frustrated than me. You told the whole audience today on the pound for pound best Liverpool time that will be fine.
Yeah, and I'm more frustrated than you. Do I know why?
Why?
Because my grand comeback to YouTube was a wonderful 30-minute extravaganza on 10 centre back Liverpool should buy. And Richie Hughes just watched all over it. I went, no, none of them. Giving him £60,000 a week. Oh my God, what are we fucking doing?
Who said we're giving him 260 grand a week? Where do you get this as well?
A Barca journalist.
Oh,
And if you go on, if you search up his wages, he's on €300,000 a week, 260 grand.
Tom, when I come to Anfield this season, the first thing I'm doing before going to the stadium is I'm just gonna straight up just slap the shit out of you. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired of your bullshit. You can sit up here and tell the whole chat we're fine, and then we get Araujo on loan. You disgust me.
Are we pretending to jump on the gun here, Sam? You know, this is someone who's captained Barcelona before. Maybe he is good.
I'm done. I had to hang up. He's gonna sit up here and pretend he's good. Guys, what the hell are we doing? Josh, earphones, please, before I add you. What the hell are we doing, guys? What the hell are we doing? Oh. I don't know. When I first recorded this, like, I recorded a short and I recorded like a reel on it, and I wasn't that mad, but like, I'm just getting madder by the second. I don't know why. Maybe it's you guys have influenced me a little bit, but no one's pretending. No one's even saying that he's good or okay. Like, he's the Uruguayan Romero with bozo moments and red cards. Barcelona fan, it's never a good sign. It's never a good sign when the selling club fans are celebrating their player being sold. It's literally never a good sign. It's literally never a good sign. It's never a good sign ever. It's never a good sign. I don't know how to feel about this, you know. He's actually on 250k a week. It's been reported by Barca journalists as well. Ya Rabbi, give me strength. Hold that. But I wanted a permanent deal. 100 million, not loan move, but enjoy Hussam. 100 million for Araujo. 100 million for Araujo. You're crazy. Even in today's market, he's not worth that. Even in today's market, he's not worth that. Even in today's market, he's not worth that, bro. Allow it. Allow it. Slot's fault, I guess. I'm not having this from Chelsea fans. You bums spent the whole season blaming Pochettino, and then you blamed every single manager that managed Chelsea. Just allow it, man. You can't sit up here and do this shit. He's on more than Van de Ven's new contract. There's no way he's more money than Van de Ven. I'm actually gonna check this right now. Van de Ven wages. Van de Ven is on 90 grand a week. That's mental. That's actually mental. Could have gotten Tosin, Chalaba, Disasi, or Badiashile. It would have been better than that bum. Hey, I know the Barca fans that I speak to think he's a bum, so that's the thing that worries me the most. And yeah, this is shocking. This is a shock to the system. Anyway, before I add all the panelists, guys, we have 1.2k people in here. We're not even at 500 likes. Let's get the likes up ASAP. Every single one of you, please close the live chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Don't be a fraud. Thank you guys for 79k. We've hit 79k subs. So thank you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. Let me just add the panelists in here. Also, it's the MHF 15 has expired. We're back to MHF, just the regular MHF. Let me get the red for the Liverpool show. Araujo went to kiss the wall because he thought it would help him mentally. Hughes needs to be institutionalized. We are done. Well, hi Josh.
Hello.
And Jamie. Josh, talk to me, brother. What's kind of your rundown on this?
I know people are crashing out, and I hear it. I do hear it. Not my first choice, probably not my second or third choice, but for a loan player, I know people talking about the wages. We're not paying his full wages. It's not going to be 100% covered. But as a player who can play centre back and right back, which I do still think we need another defender, he's not going to be starting. I do think he can give us serviceable minutes. I'd rather him than Tomori, which fans have been talking about. Wouldn't be my first choice, obviously, but it is better than what we do have currently, which is, I guess, the only silver lining.
I know nothing about him. I've literally just woke up. So, like, I don't know what's going on. This is news to me. And, let me process it. Came out, you go, and I'll just have a process.
Look, I'm not being funny, like, but are we being a bit revisionary here? Because it wasn't that long ago that people were talking about buying this guy to replace Virgil van Dijk. Like, am I missing the point here? Like, because it was like 2 years ago that people were talking about this guy to replace Virgil. Like, this is a winner. This is a guy that's been at Barcelona since the age of 21. He's 27. He's had major injuries. Like, okay, but we need bodies and we need winners. And we need guys that are really, really good in the air. And I'm sorry, but Enzri Konsa isn't good in the air. Like, there's a lot of players that would be linked with that aren't that good in the air. But this guy, he comes in, he's going to do a great job. Like, he's not going to be the number one starter because there's going to be a rotation between him and Jeremy Jacquet. But what did you want to do? Did you want to go and spend 60 million on concert, give him a 5-year contract, and then wait for 2 years until Virgil leaves, and then Jake starts playing. Like, this is a really good move to give Jake the space and the time to get completely fit and get used to the Premier League to then come in. Because I think this is a great signing. I really do.
Anyone?
Don't know nothing about him. Never heard of him. Don't know nothing. That's about it with me. This is
On
the
the link,
heading, aren't
message
we?
me. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
He's not an awful player. I had a Barca fan in my chat just now say he was really good under Flick, just doesn't. Also, really good under Xavi, just doesn't suit Flick's system. Obviously, injuries are a worry. He's been injured a lot, but he played 38 games in all comps, 24 in the Liga, 10 in the Champions League last season. Look, as K-Mac said, he's not going to be the starting guy. He's going to be rotation if we're playing Leeds or Coventry. He'll play in them games or in the league.
Did you just say he's played 38 games in 10 games last season in the champs? Did you see the one? Yeah. Did you see that Barcelona won the league last season? And did people actually see that Barcelona did really well in the Champions League as well? Like, I can see everyone crashing out on this guy. I'm like, seriously, we didn't have fucking anyone a minute ago, and now we've got a top player from Barcelona, like, and everybody's crashing out. Like, I don't really know what to say. Like, I genuinely don't know what to say. Our fans are a bit fucking mental, like, because you were okay with fucking Leone if he was fit. The guy's played about fucking 70 minutes for us, and everyone's going, yeah, start him. Start him, he's fine, yeah, start him. But Araujo, who's been like at fucking Barcelona since the age of 21, won multiple trophies. He's been one of their star players for quite a long time until Kabasi came along. And let's be honest, Kabasi is the real deal, isn't he? Like, no one's going to shift that guy. The guy never gets injured either. He's made of Teflon. Like, I'm absolutely fine with it. Like, and I think we should all be quite excited that we've got a centre back.
Yeah, I say to people, if people are upset with Araujo, then just ask them. Like, I understand if he's not your first choice, but I understand if people want to go get Zabani or whoever. But
he got benched by a teenager. Yeah, he got benched by a guy that won the World Cup.
Yeah, it's like, would you rather?
Guys, can I ask a question?
Araujo or
One second. What's second? Is he the guy who was the captain before?
Yeah.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you rather Araujo or NDI or Endo or Gravenberch as centre back?
Araujo. All day of the week. I'd rather have Araujo than fucking Canate.
It's Araujo, K-Mac. Let's not do this for the next hour. Araujo, not
Araujo.
Yes, ho.
Okay.
Listen,
Speaking
guys,
of hoes, Emeka, your
Go
thoughts on this Araujo transfer?
Ooh, that was cold.
I think, listen, Araujo had a decent run two-ish years ago, a year and a half ago. He's had a tough 18 months, to be fair. But prior to that, he actually had a very similar profile to Konate. A great channel defender, fast, could cover the right back when they were exposed on that side. But obviously, as everyone on the stream has already mentioned, it's been a pretty rough 18 months for him. I think where this is good for us is the fact that I think it's quite clear that our board rates Leone and Jake quite highly, which I do as well, specifically Leone. And I think this is a good option because from what I'm hearing and what I'm reading, he actually did play some minutes at right back as well in some big games. So that's a plus. And then I just saw Fab tweeted that there is actually a buy option, but it's completely up to Liverpool. It's not mandatory at all. So I think this is actually, that's the positive that I'm taking from this, because he's very much similar to Konate in the sense that they had very similar years, exact same profile. of defenders, but they had very rough years in terms of bozo moments, mistakes. The only difference is we're getting this guy on a loan, and Madrid's paying Konate 400 grand a week, which I did not want us to do. So I think actually it's an opportunity for the player to come in now. You've left Barcelona, which, if we're being honest, like for most, as we all know, if we're just being honest, like we know where Liverpool sits in the food chain. We're very high up, but the two teams above us, as we know, are Real Madrid and Barcelona. So for the player, this would technically be a step for him in terms of his career.
Well, how old is he? Was he 27, right? Something like that.
27.
27. So for the player, this is a wake up call, right? Where it's like, okay, I'm still going to a very big club. I'm going to be playing in a really big league. I'm still going to be in the Champions League. I have an opportunity to actually redeem myself and get my career back on track. So that's what we have to hope for as fans. I think we'll get into the broader discussion of our board and how they're handling our transfer window and the future planning of this club, because I just don't think it makes sense at all. Like, unless
we know, elaborate on that point specifically.
Like, do we know if VVD is going to be signed back next year? Like, what's everyone's expectation? Like, are we going to re-sign him?
No, this is
so if VVD's gone, we're already seeing the situation that we're in now, where Salah's gone and we're trying to replace him when he's gone. Why not push the boat ahead now and bring in Virgil's replacement now?
We already have.
Yeah, but the thing is, but you have to buy. You still have to buy a player though, because once VVD leaves next year and Gomez leaves next year, that leaves us with two center backs. So if you want to buy two center backs, we're putting ourselves in the exact same position next summer with our center backs that we're in now with the forwards, where we don't know where the market's going to go. We don't know whether
we got Ndukwe.
I mean, look, I know
I rate those players, but I'm just saying we need senior players, and that's what I like about Araujo, is that he's actually a senior player. We need some age in this team, and Ndukwe I actually rate highly as well, but we can't have a center back unit of 19-year-old Leone, 20-year-old Jacke, 18-year-old Ndukwe. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We're going to have to buy a senior center back at some point. But yeah, long story short, I think it's clearly a stopgap. Let's see if he can find his form again. But he is a very similar profile to Konate. So
I mean, look, Konate is miles better. No, let's not. Konate is miles better than Araujo.
Fucking hell! I had to put up with Konate for years. Are you just telling me now I've just gone and bought a person that like Konate? Oh, I'm done, man. I can't be doing this shit anymore. I really can't. What are we? No. Like, Liverpool confused me so much. We sell Kwanzaa, and then we just loan players who are yesterday's news. I just don't get it. I don't get how our club runs, man.
I wanted Kwanzaa back, mate. Like,
I'd actually rather Kwanzaa back than loan this guy. I don't really get what we do.
I'd rather loan Zabani. Go loan Zabani if you're loaning someone.
I don't think we can get a loan on him, mate. That's why.
If you're looking at loans, loan Hendrik.
He plays in all the major league games.
Again, I don't know much about this guy, right? I'm just listening to what everyone's saying, right? I'm just listening to what everyone's saying, so I don't know much about this guy. This guy could play for Liverpool and he actually looks amazing. I don't know, right? I'm not going to pretend that I know too much.
Yeah, Jamie,
about him,
pigs will fly before that happens, mate. I'll be honest.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about him. All I'm just hearing everyone saying he's a bit like Konate,
but worse.
I just don't.
Jamie, picture all the bad qualities of Konate.
Yeah,
that's Araujo at this point.
So why don't we just buy Kwanzaa back? Wouldn't it make more sense?
Because it's cheaper next summer, Jay. It's cheaper next summer. That's why.
Not on the table. Kwanzaa's not on the table. There's some the buyback's 80 mil. You're not getting Kwanzaa.
Yeah, it's cheaper next summer.
But he's a right back. He's a centre back who can play right back, ain't he? That's what they're after.
No. But this is where the problem is. They're being pricks about the entire thing. Stop trying to cheap out and find a solution, which is cutting corners. Go and buy a centre back and go and buy a right back. Go and get people who can do it separately, whose roles
Exactly.
are specialised in that.
We're
What
not
you're
allowed
doing
to have
here-
that.
Do you want to know what the frustrating thing with Araujo
We
is?
can't have everything.
I'm not asking for everything, K-Mac. I'm asking for the bare fucking minimum.
No, I know, but
I'm
we
asking for the bare
can't.
minimum.
Like, we can't.
I'm
It's
asking
just
for
not how we do
a
things.
centre back and a full back. I'm not asking for Kubarsi and
Like, I want a defensive midfielder
Gini.
as well, mate, but that's not going to happen either, is
I
it?
don't even want a defensive midfielder. I'm happy to not have a defensive midfielder, but we have no right back. We have no right back, and all our centre backs, bar one, are injury prone. The problem that we've got now is you look at what Liverpool needed for a centre back. I made my return to YouTube on a centre back video. I labelled one of the key things that we need is someone who is reliable and steady, someone who won't be injured, and someone who you can trust to put in a 7 out of 10 every game. Ronaldo Araujo has picked up 20 injuries in the last 5 years. Sorry, last 4 years. Sorry, he's averaging 5 injuries a year. And go look at the reaction from Barcelona fans to him going. Now, there is a good way to discern if a player leaving is a good thing or not. Barca fans are celebrating on the street.
They're celebrating, bro.
They're celebrating this more than the league title that Ronaldo Araujo's going. And guess what we're doing just for the cherry, the icing on the cake?
Penny pinches, man.
We're paying him £260,000 a week.
Yeah, I just read that we're covering his. I just read we're paying 100%.
He's
of
on
his wages.
£260,000 a week.
I've just looked at his wages. He's on 260 grand. With bonuses at Barcelona, he's on £307,000 a week, and we're covering his whole wages.
Dude.
So that
But
look, you know what's crazy?
storm the ground, man.
Do you know what's crazy? We're not even doing the cheap option if we're doing that, because we're paying him monster wages.
We've got a fucking buy option on him as well. Why?
Isn't that about 25 million quid
About
for the
20
year?
million. About
Why
20
don't we just
million.
go? Why don't we just
Go and buy a
go
centre
like
back.
buy Diamonde for like 30 million? The deal just fell through with Nottingham Forest.
I've just recorded a video right on
Just sign him.
on Araujo. I've looked at the stats. Do you want to know, as a defender, what his strength was? As a centre back, his strength was pressures in the opposition final third.
So away
That
from
was his
defending. Away from defending.
His strength was he's actually really good at high pressing.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's what Andoni wants though.
Not in the opposition final third. I don't want my centre back in the
not in the
opposition final
opposition
third.
Leaving his
on the
centre back
halfway
position to
line.
go up.
The only defensive stat he
Oh my-
excelled in was opposition pressures in the final third.
You guys
Why
should
are you
see
there?
how happy the Barca fans are. Yeah,
Football-
watch this.
football's
I've
Positive.
got a sick
God
feeling
give us
he's
strength,
playing right.
man.
I've got a sick feeling he's our right back.
Watch how happy they are.
Pero vaya show, vaya mercado.
You don't even need
Vais
to.
a
you don't
analizar aquí
even
un
have to
poco los
speak
dos
Spanish.
mientras yo voy un
Just
momentín
look
a
at
hacer
their
el pastel
facial
aquí con la familia.
expressions. Look at their facial expressions. It seems like
Look
they've
at the
just
grin
pulled
on
the
Romero's
heist.
face. Look at the grin on the
Bro,
face.
look. It's like they've pulled the heist.
Sobre todo, yo creo
Look
que
at him.
también algo que es muy bueno de la situación es que precisamente
Most bueno, see? A lot good, basically, bro.
Right, you know Araujo's our right. You know Araujo's our right back this season.
If we're paying him all, if we're covering all his wages, he's starting games. So he's
Yes.
got to play right back.
Yes,
Isn't he?
Jay.
He's got to start right back.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm sorry, but we don't pay. We're not the club to pay 260
No,
grand a week for a player that's on
Hassan,
the bench.
I'm saying he's going to be our starting right back.
I don't think so.
Well, did you guys see Indy's tweet from earlier today? This kind of lines up exactly with it, where he said, regardless of whether we get Barcola, Liverpool fans shouldn't look past how poor the planning of our board has been, how much of a shambles we are behind the scenes. So, I mean, we're seeing it.
Therapy sessions, man.
We're seeing it play out right in
Oh,
front of us.
really? You think we're a shambles behind the scenes? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. You're gonna challenge. When we get all the transfers
get rid
in,
of
we're
that
gonna
sauce,
challenge.
Get rid of that sauce.
We'll
bro.
be
Get rid of it.
fine. We'll be fine. Oh, negative Nancy Hussam over here. Negative Nancy, the terrorist. Yeah. Go on, Tom.
Wow.
How positive are you now, Mr. Positive?
Well, let's look at the positives.
What?
Let's try.
Yeah, tell us the
Let's try and
positives.
look at the positives. Let's try and look at the positives here, people. let's have a look. He was Barcelona captain at one point. That's a very prestigious club. You know, Messi was captain there at one point, and Araujo's been captain. So maybe it like runs in the armband type thing. He was touted as like the Van Dijk successor 4 years ago before he turned shit.
Yeah,
maybe. Do you want to know what I'd like him to? Maybe Van Dijk can treat him like he treated Lovren. You know how we gave Lovren a career? Maybe we can get that.
That's not a good reference point because Jamie's about to go mad. Get his Lovren as a positive example, buddy. You can't. Be careful, Marico.
That was a Van Dijk that was young and was running a lot, mate. You know what I mean? This is a 35-year-old Van Dijk now, mate. So you're looking at a different
Anyone
way,
who plays next to Virgil increases.
Yeah. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, bro. Yeah. He's 35 now.
Yes, also the same Virgil, to be fair.
Still the same Virgil at the moment.
He's got a nice hairline.
I'd rather have 40-year-old Virgil at right back than this guy.
I mean, which one of us is going to break the news that his best mate's Darwin Núñez?
Oh,
Darwin's back.
If we sign Darwin Núñez, I'm going to personally
I will say for one thing, the two transfers we've made this summer have come out from absolutely nowhere, and players we've not been linked to at all.
Yeah,
at all, by the way, all, not once.
So,
I mean, this is what I was on about earlier, Sam. Mate, they've got a plan.
But you assumed it will be good, and then it comes shit like this, dumbass. That's the point. You're assuming it'll be good. The problem is not you telling me it can happen out of nowhere. The problem is you're assuming it's gonna be good.
I've just realised who this guy is. Weren't he getting like really highly spoke about like 3 or so years ago?
Yes. Before 3 years ago, he pocketed Vinny when he played right back, basically.
Yeah, and everyone was saying this guy's actually really good.
Guys, it's just Hansi Flick, man. It's just Hansi Flick. I promise you, Iraola will get the best out of it.
Kubarsi looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kubarsi's quality.
He's the best.
I feel like Fozzie has a lot to say, but he's shy. Fozzie.
I'm shy. There's nothing to be shy about. You know.
No, you have a lot on your mind. I know. I've known you for 5 years now. Talk to the people.
Bro. No. I've been giving a therapy session when I said that Núñez deal is the least of my problems. I want to get some marquee signings now. Now look, man. We're near the end of the transfer window. Look at us. We're pathetic, man. We're absolutely pathetic. What are we signing loans for? We need some fucking decent signings there to compete. You know what I mean? The league ain't as strong as what it used to be. What are we doing? Honestly, guys, like. We're letting Arsenal get away again. They brought Grimares. We're getting who? We're getting who on loan? What's this player? Who is he? Come on, man. We've got to be serious as a football club. Get some decent signings through the fucking door. I mean, I'm tired of this nonsense, man. How can we sit here and defend this damn signing? Every single time you're telling me, wait, be patient, wait, be patient. We're running out of time. Get the players through the door right now.
I can defend it because it's exciting.
Let's Fozzie finish first.
No, but it's not fair, mate. Like, come on, man.
I want to hear what
we signed Núñez and we signed this guy. Where's the serious signings, K-Mac? Where are the serious signings, bro?
Barcola's done, mate. Barcola's
Come on, man. Barcola, man. We need more than Barcola, bro. Come on. We need another.
And then we can see.
We got a proper right back. We need another midfielder. We need another winger. We need so many players still. There's still a lot of holes in this team, K-Mac. What's going on, bro? Why are we not serious here? Why are we always doing the bare minimum as a football club? What are we doing, man? We've got to be serious here, man. We're a fucking big football club, not a small football club. This league has been the weakest it's been in years, and we're signing players like this? Are we serious here, man? Come on, man. I'm fed up with this, man. I'm sitting here through streams every fucking day crying about this and that. Come on. Bro, man. No, I'm not having that anymore, man. People telling me be patient or be happy. To this? Nah, I'm not having that anymore, man.
Hang on. He's had 16 injuries in 5 years. Is that true?
It's not. It's actually 20 and 4.
What are the injuries? The hamstrings.
I'll pull them back up for you now.
A lot. I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot of hamstrings.
Tom, honestly, you have blood on your hands today for what you did.
Calf injury. Leg injury, illness, knee injury, ankle injury, calf injury, leg injury, jaw injury, hamstring injury, hamstring injury, calf injury, hamstring injury, calf injury, unknown injury, concussion, knee injury.
You forgot the mental health. You forgot the mental health as well. We took time for mental health.
Yeah, went to the His legs aren't even his. He's had that many injuries to them.
So I'm reading here. Apparently, one of the descriptions to describe him, apparently, is a one-on-one monster.
Yeah.
Fucking 4 years ago, mate.
Yeah.
He's not now.
I don't know nothing about it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm reading today. This is
One-on-one with the doctor. That's what it is.
I didn't know he was injured that much. Like, jeez.
Let me ask a genuine question. When was the last time Barcelona sold one of their key players?
Never, mate. They never do that.
Neymar was the last one.
But
the last one I can remember that actually went on to had like a good career at the club he was sold to was Alexis Sanchez. Where
So
like
Barca
he met expectations
Barca-
and he was
Barca
good.
don't
And
sell
all.
I think
their
they had a
players.
replacement ready for him, didn't
Hang
they?
on. Didn't we buy a Brazilian that used to play for Barcelona on loan as
Yeah,
well?
we did. Yeah.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur Melo.
Yeah, we did.
Got a little bit of Arthur Melo, mate.
The crazy thing is, you remember Arthur Melo at Barcelona was actually quite decent.
I hope
then,
Tom
all his
Little is
injuries.
proud.
They paid about 100 million for him, you know.
Yeah, and then he was quite decent. All his
He was,
injuries.
he was great
fell
at
off a
Liverpool,
cliff.
wasn't he? He was great, man.
And he fell off a cliff, and then Liverpool loaned him. And then
Didn't he
never
play like?
played.
Did he play like 20 minutes for us in that entire season?
14.
14.
My hope is that for some reason he's just good for us. That's just going to be my hope on this. For some reason, for us,
We're
he's
living
just
in
good.
hope nowadays, isn't it?
You know what I mean? That's all I got because I don't know enough about him to really.
I mean, look.
I'm just hearing that people rate him like people compare him to Canate. That makes me want to walk off a cliff.
What I will
You know
say,
what I mean?
what I will say, I'm trying to put a bit of hope.
There's even worse comparisons. They're calling him the
Yeah,
Nunes.
that's even worse than Konate.
I'm trying to put a bit of hope in here. Is what I will say is we have got a manager that does seem to improve defenders. Like nobody thought Sensini was going to be decent. Nobody thought Zabani was going to come in as like a 20-year-old and be decent. And definitely Dean Hoyson.
He's very good at working with the young ones.
Like, look at James Gill.
It gives me so much satisfaction to see you miserable. It gives me so much satisfaction because earlier on you gaslit me and you gaslit the whole audience to telling us how good we'll be because you assumed all the signings would be good. You forgot how dumb Liverpool could be. And here we are with Araujo and Munoz.
We're not serious.
Title challenge incoming chat. Araujo and Munoz. Let's go.
Yeah. You know what, Hassan? I've got to go. So you know what? I'll leave it on this. Ronaldo Araujo is going to be the guy who starts the majority.
No, why you have to go?
Why you have to go, Tom?
Why you have to go?
I need a therapy session again. Come on, bro.
And stick around for 20 more minutes. You're the one that gaslit the audience telling us we'll be fine. Come pay for your crimes, bum.
I'm going to drink again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why you can have a good football take. Because the amount of so... You know, Tom, I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you.
Say it.
I'm actually sick. I'm
Say it.
sick and tired of you, you loser. I'm sick of you. I actually hate you. I hate you so much.
God.
Today, no, let me put myself upstairs, yeah? Today, you told the whole Kopish audience, we'll be fine, and this negative Nancy and all this, and now you come here, and even you're negative about Araujo. Why are you negative, huh? Trust the club. Why are you negative?
Trust the process.
Trust the club.
There you go.
Do you trust the club?
FSG.
You know what, Hassan? You know what?
Yes.
I've had my thing. I've had my little rant. I've had my moments. Ronaldo Araujo is going to win Liverpool the Premier League this year.
Me and you both know that's not going to happen.
How do you know? He's won the league and
no, we know for a fact that won't happen.
Multiple.
And he didn't win Barcelona the league. He wasn't even their 20th most important player. Stop it. Stop it right now. Stop being a... I wanna cuss you even worse.
He might have been 19. He might have been 19.
I wanna insult you. I wanna insult you so badly. I hate you. I hate you so much. You gaslighting fraud. Me and you both know when McAllister and Jones leave as well, they're gonna get some bullshit midfield replacement. Me and you both know that, right? You know that. You know that deep down.
Say exactly what you want.
Deep down. There's nothing racist I can say to you anyway. Just shut the hell up, fraud. So sick of him.
Look, there is, but he's not saying that.
For an hour and a half. For an hour and a half, he gaslit us all over the Copper stream. We'll be fine. We can challenge. Yes, Dad, we can challenge. This guy, bro, you're such a fraud. You know it deep down as well. You know that we messed up in this transfer window. And here we're at. You know we messed up. You just know deep down we messed up.
Just
and
wait.
you can't even say, yeah, just wait. Be positive. Oh, look, I tuned into a Donald Sam stream. I guess he's negative Nancy again.
He is. He is negative.
Why are you being negative Nancy then, huh? Why are you being negative Nancy?
Because there's nothing to be positive about in this situation. There's nothing. There's no
There you
joy in
are.
the situation.
There you are.
Welcome to
There
the dark
you
side.
are. Can I ask Tom a question before you get lost? I want to ask you a question.
I'm gonna miss him.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie posed a great question at the start, which I agreed with 2 months ago. Why didn't we just bring back Kwanzaa?
Because Kwanzaa's not that good
it's
either.
too expensive. It's too expensive
Because
right now,
Hassan, you know our owners. They are going to sign him next summer when it's 30 million cheaper because they're cheap bastards.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. If everyone here on this panel, if I sat there and said to you, Liverpool's solution to their defensive problems from last summer is to go and spend 80 million on Jarell Kwanzaa, you'd also think, "Go, what the fuck are we doing?" Jarell Kwanzaa is also not the solution. He's just a better solution than Araujo.
Guys, I have no problem with all this, but I ask of all of you one thing. If this shit continues from now to the end of the window and we make like 2 dumb signings outside Barcola, because we all know we're going to get Barcola
You know
anyway,
we're gonna do.
please don't tell me that Iraola will win the league because you're setting him up to fail. Let's just be honest with each other. Let's just be honest.
We're not serious as well.
Don't tell me you expect Iraola to win the league with this team because you're literally setting him up to fail. Guys, Arsenal's bench centre backs would start for us. Let's just keep it a buck. City's bench midfielders start at us. The forward line we have is strong, no problem. I agree with that, and the keeper. But the rest of the team, my God, come on. And by the way, the forward line is strong with Barcola here. If Barcola ain't here, it ain't that strong either. So let's pray we get that over the line because the journalists are starting to bullshit now, step by step. Oh, Barcola first bid rejected, blah blah blah. This guy's smiling because he's seen this movie before. He knows. He knows. Until I see Barcola in a Liverpool shirt, bro.
I'm going to leave on this, Hassan, and let you get back to your regularly scheduled program on a Friday. Don't want to intrude too much. I will say this: I was the if man today, and I will leave the wonderful people with one more if. If Liverpool can keep Ronald Araujo injury free, and if Liverpool can get him back to the level that he showed in 2023, Liverpool have got one of the best centre backs in the world.
Go get drunk, man. Enjoy your evening, Tom. Enjoy your evening.
Get out.
Can't believe what I just heard. I really...
Get out. I hope you get diarrhea in the morning as well. Enjoy your evening. Mr. Ifman, now that Tom's gone, we have another Ifman. Emeka. Ifman, talk to me, Mr. Ifman. Go ahead. Let him speak. I want to hear what Ifman has to say.
About what? I already mentioned what I said about Araujo. What's the question?
The question is the same thing that I asked Tom. Because you're one of the if-man that think we can challenge. So I want to know your thoughts now.
Yeah, so for me, again, the only accurate thing that I heard Tom say there was if he returns to that level he was at 2 years ago, then yeah, he legitimately is a really good center back. Will he get back to that level? I don't particularly see that. So let's see what happens. I think, and I told you this, Usam, my issue now is I know everyone's talking about Hughes and Edwards, but I think the common denominator is just it's the ownership, right? It doesn't matter who's in this position. The ownership dictates what we can spend, who we can buy, how our board moves, and this is how Liverpool always has been. In our last defensive crisis, who did we get? Kabak, Ben Davies, like both of them on loan, same thing, right? There's no forward planning with this ownership. And I think the point I'm at now is my only hope is I'm hoping that the rumors that we're hearing about the sale, the 30% sale actually goes through. Because I really think like they've done their job. Like I don't think it's all bad with FSG, but I think they've reached their capacity in terms of what they can do for the football club. It's time for someone else to come in with the level that they've brought the club back to now that can take us the next step now, which is before we fall off.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Have you
challengers now? And that's why I'm just hoping that's the point I'm at. Like, it's clear that this ownership is just, they don't have what it takes for Liverpool to consistently challenge. It's what been 15 years now of FSG. We've seen enough now where I think going at Richard Hughes and Edwards it's just pointless now. It's clearly the ownership. They determine what Hughes can do. They determine what Edwards can do. And it's been the same thing since we've been in this position where we actually have quality players that we can actually, if you just sprinkle, we're not even asking for much from these owners. Just sprinkle
Just be
in
a bit of ambition. Just show us the ambition. That's it.
just a little bit, just a little bit. Because now sorry, go ahead. The last point I just wanted to say was, you know, it's bad when you're seeing bad news Pierce, and you're even seeing Joyce come out saying that Iraola could use a few more players. I think that's when you know it's getting really, really bad, right? We're used to Pierce. We're used to Pierce coming in and pouring cold water on any fires related to transfers. So when he's coming out saying, "Yo, we need fucking players," like I just think it's a mess. Like our sporting director is about to leave, our president of football about to leave. It's just we don't know what.
What, Richard Hughes is not leaving, you think?
We don't know that. Like Richard Hughes, it still hasn't been announced that he's going to Saudi Arabia. Like,
have we seen Spanish reports saying it's a 55 million buy option pounds?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
I haven't looked into it, bro.
I don't know how true it is, but there's a report from Spain.
It does look like they're getting rid of Araujo so they can pay Rodri. They can pay Rodri his wages. That's what.
That sounds good, yeah, actually.
K-Mac, can you just say Araujo for the love of God?
Araujo.
Think of Tom Little. Think of Tom Little and you'll say it correct.
What I'm really confused about is everybody's like saying this guy's dog toffee, yeah? He plays for Barcelona all the time when he's fit. Like, I'm really confused.
He doesn't though.
Oh, no, that's because he's
when everyone's fit. No, he doesn't.
I'm looking at his games. He's always playing, and funny enough, when he doesn't play, they get beat.
He started 11. He started 11 out of 38 games this season for Barca in the league.
Yeah, he was dropped because of Hansi Flick. But, I mean, it's not really that easy to get past Kabarski, is it? Like, let's be fair.
Well, no, he was partnered with Kabarsi for the majority. Like, he normally partners with him.
On the link once.
He only started 11 games, as I said. So I don't think he's actually a guy that he doesn't play that often for them. So again, we're taking a shot. Let's be real about it. We're taking a shot in the dark. Like, we're hoping that this player returns to the previous level. That's all that's happening here. The only thing I'll say is this is definitely a lot better than when we signed Kabak and Davies. The ceiling on this player that we've gotten is definitely much higher than those two. We knew right away those two would never do anything for us. I think this player, again, if somehow he returns to that level, he's a good center back. It's just, do we believe that's going to happen? I think what I want to know about this is how much involvement Iraola had in it, because I think if he's a player that the manager actually wanted and asked for, that could change my perspective on it a little bit, because I do believe he did ask for Munoz. And from what I've seen of him, and I don't know if you guys saw some of the training clips, it looks like he looks like he might be okay. Let's see how he actually performs. But I just want to know what part Iraola had in this signing. That's going to determine a bit more how I feel about this.
But the thing is, like, I see everyone like going crazy saying that we haven't signed anyone, but we have actually signed 2 players. Well, we signed 3 players when this guy comes in. Arsenal have signed 2 players. Yeah, 2 players. 1 really bad goalkeeper and a midfielder that they probably don't need because they've got Zubamendi
and Zolis.
Like, bit of a weird one for me, if you ask me, but it is what it is.
The difference is
saying that we're not showing any ambition. Like, we're probably on the verge of signing the right back and the right winger and the left winger that played for PSG last season. Like,
the difference is between who we've signed and who Arsenal signed is Arsenal signed Bruno Guimaraes, who's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. We've signed Araujo, who can't even start with Eric Garcia. Arsenal signed Christian Zolis, who scored 40 GA in 36 games. We signed Victor Munoz, who had less than 10 GA in the Liga last season. But they've signed better players than us. Let's not act like just because we've signed the same amount, we're equal. They've still bridged the gap to us. They've still widened the gap.
I want to know, like,
I think Trossard's better than the guy they signed.
do you think Munoz is a starter for Liverpool?
No.
So why have we signed him?
I think he's going to start. I think he's going to start the season at Red. I think he's going to start the first game of the season.
But Emeka, did we buy him for being the main player in the first team, or is he
we
a squad
didn't.
player?
No, we didn't. We didn't buy him for that.
So we're still looking for a squad player, like the main starters for.
Yeah.
Okay.
All I'm saying is we've kind of said we want to not go back to, but I'm the type that I do like those low key signings. Like I do like those signings no one knows about, in a decent price range. There's less pressure.
Yeah.
The player can actually just come in and bet in. And if the player is really good, and that's why again I go back to, I want to, with a new manager, I want to get a feel for their eye for talent as well. If this is a market he knows, he's from that area, he's Spanish as well, he asked for this player specifically, right? I want to see what he sees in this player, because maybe there's a player in there that we don't see. Most of us had never heard of the player, never watched the player before. So it's hard for me to just judge the player based
Munoz or Araujo?
Munoz.
Yeah, because Araujo, we've definitely watched him a couple of
Yeah,
times.
no, I've seen Araujo. Munoz I haven't seen, right? So it's just hard for me to judge players just based on name. We saw how our window last year went. Everyone was a brand name. And we saw how our season ended.
But they were like first teamers, all of them, what they last season. That's the difference. These guys, we don't know nothing about them. And not only that, you see some of them as a squad player. Even Araujo, if Jacket is fit, is he going to be starting ahead of Jacket? That's another thing as well. So that's what you got to look at.
He won't.
But
he won't, Fuzzy. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. He won't be, right? Like,
what we need is
for
people
Jacket
in the first team as well. Yeah.
Starter. Like but that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a squad player. We're not looking for
60 million on Jacket. People forgot how much money we spent on players. They're not. We don't spend 60 million to have someone sat on the bench. That's not how.
Yeah, he's going to start. The plan is for him to start. The plan 100% is for Jacket to start.
Arsenal do that.
We know
Araujo's going to
do that. Never have.
Araujo's going to be right back versus Newcastle.
He isn't.
Who's going to be centre back then, Josh?
If Xhaka is fit, it'll be Xhaka.
Based on so Joyce just came out with an article, and based on the sound of it, it sounds like Xhaka might not be ready for that first game. I think
every time I mentioned it, people said that he will play, bro. See, that's the problem.
He's not going to play tomorrow, Xhaka.
But we know our ownership, right? How they always think about it is they don't want to spend money on a player where they're not going to pay for a stopgap for a month. If they think Leone and Xhaka are going to be ready mid-September, to them it's like, let's just get someone to plug in for a month and a half, and then those guys are going to. That's literally, we know them. That's how they think. So if that's how they're looking at it, that's clearly what this is. Araujo come in, play center back maybe for the first 4 games. And then once Xhaka is back, Leone, I think they said he's coming back for beginning of September. It's obviously not the way we as fans want our club to be run, but that's why I always go back to the ownership. It's the common denominator.
Are you hoping for something along the lines of like buy these squad players that we're doing right now and then get the marquee signers at the end, something like that, like with the kid? PSG.
What I always thought we would do is I do think we'll eventually get Barcola over the line. I do believe that.
What about Mbaye though?
Mbaye's like right there for us, right? Like I don't know if he's being used as leverage in this Barcola negotiation. I can't tell. From the reporting, I honestly can't tell whether he's just leverage or we're generally going to try to get both. I think we should get both. Like I would prefer to sell Gakpo and then bring in both players. That would be my preference. But I still want a midfielder. Like that's where I'm at with it. I want one of our midfielders to go, and I want to bring in some midfielders that can pass the football. When an 18-year-old kid is the best passer in my midfielder, I have some concerns. But that's where I'm at with it, man. I think a lot of these players that we signed last year have to be the guys we thought they were. Like Isak has to be that guy. Wirtz has to be that guy. Everyone on this channel knows how tough. Everyone on this channel knows how tough I was last season.
Carry on the list of the players.
Rightly so.
Everyone knows how tough I was on our highest paid player last year. I'm gonna be the same this year. If you get the money, I'm expecting you to perform. So
who's the highest paid player now?
VVD. Of course, I'm looking at him. He's my captain. I was looking at him last year as well. But VVD, the guys I'm looking at now, VVD, Wirtz, Isak. You got to perform. You have to perform now. It's time.
Okay, before we carry on with the stream, big up to all of you guys. I'm going to make you guys a bit happy. I got a giveaway code for you guys. So we're going to do a giveaway. There are 2 conditions and they're both free. Number 1, hit the like button because I just want to get to 750 likes. If we get to 750 likes, there will be a giveaway. And the second thing is follow me on Instagram. If I gain 25 Instagram followers, nothing crazy. If 25 of you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, go follow me. The link is in the pinned comment. And we get to 750 likes, I'll literally do a giveaway right now. And we're going to get you guys, obviously, a free shirt for next season. So it's all free. I'm not asking you to pay me money or anything. Close the live chat. Hit the like button if you're ready to do so. Follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment. @DonHussam6. Go follow me, guys. And yeah, let's get to 750 likes. And as soon as we get to 750 likes and we get to, I just get 25 more followers. Big up Anfield, Lad, everyone who's following me. I see you guys. You know, when we get 25 more followers, we're going to do a giveaway. So yeah, let's go. So guys, there is a question to be asked now. Super chatters will come to you guys at the end of the stream. I'm going to go to Jamie with this because usually he's probably more positive than anyone else. Given everything that's happening at Liverpool right now, what is like the fair expectation of Iraola for next season now?
If we're going with the squad that we got right now before any more recruitment, then if he gets top 4, he deserves a statue.
Oh, me and you agree completely.
So, but if he gets the right recruitment, then we should be trying to fight on all fronts. That's how it is this summer. It's as simple as that. You know, if we do get Barcola and Mbaye in, you know, I'm looking at our wing depth and our forward depth as exceptional. You know, some of the best in the league. You know, Isak looks better he looks stronger. He looked better in the World Cup as well. I think he's going to be all right this year. The way the manager talks about Florian Wirtz is something Slot never spoke about him in that way the whole of last year. And you already saw that trying to build a chemistry in just that 45 minutes against Leeds. He wants him right as close to Isak as he can to get combinations going and use their talent. If you can get the right recruitment in, even not the right recruitment, like a new guy we got in, I'm not going to say, I can't say his name, so I'm not going to bother saying it. I'm going to call him Kevin. Right? When we get now we got Kevin in, yeah, right. He might not be the greatest. He might not be the greatest yet. He might not be great. I'm going to watch him play first because he could just be good for Liverpool.
Who the hell's Kevin?
I'm giving him
can't say his
name.
name, innit? He can't say
Ronald.
So
I can't say his name.
His name's Ronald.
His first name's Ronald anyway.
No, he's talking about Munoz. He's talking about Munoz.
And then
Victor.
See how it goes, man. Just see how it goes. No, go Kevin, man. Kevin.
I just said Kevin. I'm like, who the hell is Kevin?
Give him a go, man.
Is Ronald that hard to say?
You can say Ronald and Victor.
I just like giving people new names, man. Look, again, if we don't get Barcola and Mbaye this summer, I think if we get top 4, he's done an amazing job. If we get them wings in with Kevin at centre back, if Virgil and Allison can have a good season, you know, and like Xhaka and Leone start to fit in as the season goes on, look like the players we believe they should be, then Liverpool can challenge on fronts, but it's so 50-50 and up in the air at the moment. As I said, right now, I'm concerned. I get more concerned as the summer goes on. If we got Barcola and Mbaye and players like that by the 2nd of September, I'm actually looking forward to the season.
Yeah, me too.
If we come to 2nd of September and this is it, yeah, I'm gonna always enjoy watching Liverpool, you know that. But
FSG, yeah, mate.
You know, it's gotta be more difficult for the manager, isn't it? But I also The one thing I will say about Iraola, I do trust his coaching and his ability to coach players to become better as well. So that's another aspect of what I'm going to enjoy next season. So yeah, sort of fuck this club up, man. And we got to try and come back for it and get everyone's mentality back up, because I think mentality is as a more important thing than technique in a footballer sometimes. And when a footballer's mentality drops, sometimes you can never get it back. So if Iraola can come and get the mentality in these players going again and play the football I think these players desperately want to play, then we could be doing something good this year anyway. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm still, I'm 50-50 on some subjects around the whole thing.
Guys, can you stop waiting for me to say your name? Just
the thing with me is, like, we need a right back. Like,
Josh,
I just don't know how many times I need to say that, how many times we all need to see it. Like, we need a right back. Like, Frimpong is just not a right back. He's just not a good player in general, to be honest.
Yeah.
If we could get some money for him, I probably would right now. Like, just cut your losses. Like, he just looks lost on the pitch. He looks weak. He gives the ball away too much. He's constantly out of position. Like, I could do with just not having him on the pitch on the right hand side, if I'm completely honest. And I think Andoni's seen that, and I think we have to be going for a right back next. And I think it's probably Jed Spence, if I'm completely honest, and that's maybe why Fabrizio Romano won't stop talking about Cody Gakpo going to Tottenham, because there could be something in that where Jed Spence comes the other way, or we have some kind of weird loan thing or obligation to buy, like Chelsea did with Aston Villa did with Chelsea. So I think that's probably what's going to happen.
No.
But look, pre-season, we have to be excited about pre-season, because we looked really good in games, and we looked so much better than last season. Like, players were connected, there was attacking moves, there was great play, there was pressing, and that was with our third team and second team. Like, the next couple of games, we're going to see more of the first team players in, and we're going to see more of Andoni's tactics. And look, everyone could call Araujo a bum, whatever you want, like whatever you want. But look, I just wanted a body in there that was going to be able to win headers, because that's what someone needs to do in a Liverpool back four. They need to be really good at winning the ball in the air. And this guy is. Like, and he can also do a bit of right back as well. I'm absolutely fine with that. But I need my right back to be a fucking right back.
None
of this bullshit where we're getting someone who can do a bit of this and a bit of that. No, he needs to be a right back, and he needs to be a good one. And for me, 35 million for Jed Spence, I just think that's a no-brainer. And the fact that we've done this guy on loan might be the case that we are going to spend in the other area, which is obviously the right back position. And last thing I'll say, if we sign Mbaye on the right-hand side, who's a baby Mane in the making, and we sign Barcola on the left wing, we have got the best attack in the Premier League. We have. Like, we've got.
Yeah, he's right.
Barcola,
No.
Isaac, Ekitike, Munoz, Rio, and Mbaye.
City win that.
Trying to tell me that's
Yeah,
not the
City
best
is still better.
Who's City's?
We're gonna Haaland, Semenyo,
Doku,
Shirky.
Foden's
still there.
Foden.
In midfield.
I'd say Barcola is better than Doku.
City's front line is insane.
I'll take City.
I agree with you.
Yeah, we'd be
because Haaland is almost like having 4 players at once.
How many goals do they score? We're going score if it's not Haaland. Exactly.
We're going back to
17. Semenyo scores goals.
I don't rate Semenyo.
That is a point. Like, I would say the thing with City's forward line, it does always seem to be, for goals, it does seem to rely a lot on Haaland.
Yeah,
to score the
Well,
goals.
that's under Pep Guardiola, though, Jay. This man is he might share it around there.
I'm having Barcola over Doku every day of the week.
I'm having my
Yeah,
pick with
No,
him.
I
I
agree.
agree.
Look,
I agree.
well, we're going back
Oh,
to
Rio was
17,
knocking.
18. All right. We're going back to 17, 18 Liverpool, where we're just going to score a shit ton of goals and we're going to concede loads of goals as well. Like
It'll be
it's,
fun.
yeah, I'm sure it'll be great to watch. We're gonna want to pull our hair out some games when we're getting counter-attacked by Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the 92nd minute, but
Yeah.
Everybody
because
got attacked by Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the 92nd minute.
not anyone who wants to win the league, K-Mac. Arsenal won't. That won't happen to Arsenal. It won't happen to City.
We're not going to win the league, mate. We're going to finish.
No, I know
second
we're
or
not.
third.
We should be competing.
We
though,
should
you
be.
know,
As,
Mac.
we should
Yeah,
be.
but that's
we
my
should be.
thing, though. Like,
should
We
be
should be
we can't,
aspiring
after all
to.
this, expect a title challenge.
Why are we
That's the
doing
problem I
this?
had with Emeka and Drifty and Tom to begin with.
Why
Yeah,
are
no,
we
I
doing
agree,
this
but we
again?
should be
We
aspiring
need
to.
to
build
we need to have
towards
gotten
that.
the signings in early. You know, it's very easy for someone to go like, Jamie, you're negative. Hussam, you're negative. K-Mac, you're this. Blah blah blah, bro. Forget all this labeling, people. It's currently 8th August. The signing that we have through the door is Munoz before this Araujo Bomba. My problem is the lack of preparation. Today, Tom used the World Cup excuse. And then I said, who are your top 2 centre-back targets? He said Bade and Zabarri. Neither were at the World Cup. So why do we sit here and excuse the club and lie to each other? If the option is Zabarni, Ukraine didn't qualify. Get him 3 months ago. So at least everything that you guys say about Iraola, which is positive, which I agree with, then Zabarni would have had 2 games under Iraola. He'd had a preseason. He'd know what it feels like to wear a Liverpool shirt. It would be a bit more like, everyone would be a bit more calm, you know? The right back situation. The club don't want Jed Spence. Cool. Don't want Jed Spence. Sign a right back then early in the window. Get someone, you know, Pedro Porro before the World Cup would have costed half the money he costs after the World Cup because Spurs finished 17th. That's a market opportunity right there. You know, that's the thing. So exactly, Palestra. And that's the issue. Like, you look at these things and you just like Chelsea got Lacroix for 50 million. That's a centre back we could have done with someone like that. You know, he's experienced in the Prem. He's not even that expensive or anything.
Sam, you know what? The thing that there shouldn't be an excuse that is player profile. You know, the Arne Slot one and the Iraola one. It's still the same player profile. We still wanted Barcola back then. We're getting Barcola probably very soon. So the player profile hasn't changed. That's what I don't understand. Why aren't you buying players early? Then we could just go into a pre-season. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Because when I look at the player profile, it's the same.
I was going to say,
I think what's actually happened that we have to make note of is no one's really spent money this summer besides Tottenham, I would say, and then obviously
Chelsea.
Chelsea as well.
Man City.
I think City bought 1 player, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
That
So
was
they
nice.
realistically, City fucked the market for all of us. But
Chelsea.
I think what actually happened is I think teams had their plans going into the summer.
Yeah.
And I think when the market switched or got reset with that Anderson deal, I think a lot of teams' plans had to change because we're getting quoted 170 for Barcola. That's definitely not what we thought we were going to be quoted for Barcola at the start of the summer. We know that. We know that 100%. Like, none of us, our board did not see that coming because they went into the summer thinking we're going to get Barcola and Diamant. Right, so they would have had a number in mind for both
But the
players.
thing is, Emeka, what I'm trying to say is, shouldn't he be ahead of the game? You know what I mean? As soon as the season finishes, it's like he should be way ahead of the game.
But we were trying to get Diamande right away, Fozzie, right? But
it's
the price went up. The prices of everything went up once that Anderson deal went through. These teams are like,
I'm not just saying Diamande, I'm saying like other areas as well, Emeka. You know what I mean?
No, the baseline.
I'm not disagreeing with anyone. I just think the market legitimately
the
changed.
baseline of it is
missing Morgan Rogers.
We should be building towards winning the Premier League. I don't expect us to win it this year, but we should be building towards it. Araujo isn't us building us towards winning the Premier League. It's papering over the cracks we already have. We should be filling in the cracks properly, making sure that in the next few years we have the proper foundations from front to back to challenge for the league. Not getting Araujo, who's 2 years out of his prime, 2 years since we've seen him at his best, on a loan deal, because that's not us building towards winning the Premier League. It's just stopgap. It's another stopgap signing that doesn't advance us, that shouldn't even be in the top 20 considerations for a player we should be signing. It's just it's lazy. It's reactive, not proactive, which is always what we do. We're never going to be dominant like how City were or how other teams have been if we keep being reactive. We have to be proactive in the market. As Sam said it, go get Zabani 3 months ago. He's not at the World Cup. Italy didn't go to the World Cup. Palestra's right there. 40 million, 50 million went to Chelsea. Lacroix went to the World Cup. He didn't touch pitch. Chelsea got that deal done a week after the World Cup ended. All these players who we should be signing, these other teams have gone and signed because they guess what they are? Proactive. FSG are the most reactive owners in the world. Oh, Diamonde's gone. What do we do now? Let's spend 6 weeks thinking of what we're going to do to go get an 18-year-old from PSG. That's what we're going to do. Not go get any of the other market opportunities that have been. We are reactive. We're never going to dominate in England or in Europe. The whole time we have these owners at the club, and no one can convince me.
I'm convinced. Like they got this guy in to be a miracle worker again, like Jurgen. That's what it is. It's a fact.
This is a good point. And look what Jurgen did.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Look what Jurgen
How
did.
the hell is it that
Klavan
like probably
came in? Remember Klavan came in?
How is it that in the last 15 years they've probably given the second worst manager after Brendan Rodgers the most money? You know, a part of me wishes, if Benitez got this level of money, I promise you we would won a league title. Anyone who lived through the Benitez era will tell you. Let me tell you guys, players that Benitez himself scouted. David Silva, David Villa. We're talking about some of the best players. Bro, we wanted unbelievable players and we couldn't afford them. You know Jurgen Klopp, he wanted Chouameni. You know Jurgen Klopp, Caicedo. You know he wanted Bellingham. You know he wanted Mbappe.
Everybody.
That Mbappe meeting was real. And when
he said it,
they were like, "Oh, how do you know, Sam? You don't know. You don't know nothing."
Yeah, but we're not blaming the three that you said in Chouameni, Bellingham, and Mbappe. We're not blaming on FSG though.
What I blame on FSG is plan Bs, and what I blame on FSG as well is not being proactive. That probably is. I'll be honest with you, Emeka. You want to know something? If Liverpool were actually proactive, like 70% of the problems would not even be here. Can I give you the biggest example of proactivity? Let me give you the biggest example of proactivity. Forget all the transfers. I'm going to use something that will make you think how much the transfer window would be easier. Imagine FSG was proactive and sacked Slot in March. When remember, as soon as we got knocked out the UCL, imagine they sacked him then and there, because their whole thing was, what if we win the Champions League? Okay, let's say they sacked him then and there, and they said, guys, Iraola is coming in the summer, and they got whoever interim. Jamie Phillips was interim. The whole transfer, the whole transfer policy would change. We all know, okay. Forget what Hussam said or anything. We all know. Let's cut the bullshit. Had Arne Slot stayed, Adam Morton would have been the first signing through the door. The whole transfer window policy changed and flipped when Slot got sacked. And now we're forced into reacting. We knew all along. How long ago did we know that Konate was going to leave? 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while now.
Yeah.
From before the World Cup, Konate, Real Madrid, here we go, done. Why didn't you get next day Zabarni? Done.
Yeah.
Problem solved. But instead, we just sit here and and the funny part is, even with everything Josh said, and he's spot on, to combat Tom's World Cup excuse anyway, the one player we signed was actually at the World Cup.
Yeah.
And he made it all the way to the final too.
Sam, to Emeka's point, Bellingham, the reason we didn't get Bellingham, and I'm looking at the tweet now, the deal was too expensive for the owners, so they've called off the interest in Bellingham. Mbappe, they didn't want to pay what Monaco were asking. These players would have joined us if FSG put a bit more...
Don't forget Gehi.
We have to be honest, though. They wouldn't have. We know how the game works. And I said, I started my soliloquy by saying, we're big Liverpool. I know where we sit in the food chain. I know who's above us.
We're never getting Bellingham.
When Madrid calls, you've seen it with all these players now. Rodri, like, who fucking, again, until Barca came in, he was about to go to Real, who disrespected his Ballon d'Or, didn't show up for the ceremony. Like, for most of these players, when Madrid calls or Barcelona calls, that's where they go. So I personally don't think we would have got those players. That's just my personal opinion.
We definitely could have got.
Wow.
I agree with
We would never get
definitely could-
mate. My mate played football with his dad. His dad said Bellingham was never coming to Liverpool. He's always going to Real Madrid, and he already planned for what his second son was gonna do, and he's gone to Dortmund now. And he literally said he's going to Dortmund once he gets some game time in the Championship. Like, it's exactly the same. They'll follow the same route. He'll end up at Real Madrid as well. Joe,
he's not good enough to go to Madrid, man.
He had a decent season last season. Got
Decent, but
I think the key point is Fozzie made a point earlier when I was talking about FSG is like they've taken the club. Like if you look at their game model, if you look at all of the clubs they've owned, they have a specific model that they've proven that works. Is they take basically gigantic teams, huge brands that have fallen off, and they have a system that they've proven that works to get you back to that top level. But their formula is not meant to keep you there. It's meant to get you there. But once you get there, their model is not about sustained excellence. That's not what it's about.
What are you talking about? Seriously? Like, whoa, hang on a minute. We won the league, yeah, and we didn't sign a player. We then went and spent nearly 500 million. And we weren't planning to have a dynasty. Of course we were planning to have a dynasty. That's why we signed all those bangers that everybody was waxing lyrical about. Do you remember every other team and all of their fan base online going, oh, Isaac's done, game over. Liverpool won the league, game over. That's it. It's because we had a fraud of a manager that finished 5th and we lost 18 times last season with him. Like, give the guy a chance who's come in and let him pick the players that he wants. He wanted Munoz. Like, everyone's in the chat going, oh, what's Munoz done? What's Munoz done? Like, what had some of the other players done that we signed with Jurgen? And then they suddenly became bangers and they suddenly became ballers. Like, Munoz didn't get taken to the World Cup for no apparent reason. Look at the players that didn't go to the World Cup. Like, obviously, Del Bosque, who bloody just won the World Cup, must have seen something in him. Like, honestly,
yeah, but
I'm
what's your
really pissed off with people completely slating everything that Liverpool have done just because we haven't signed Morgan Rodgers. We were never going to sign Morgan Rodgers because he was either going to go for 2 clubs. He was going to go to the best club in London or Arsenal because he wanted to stay. He wanted to stay in London. Like, and all this stuff about we didn't sign this player, we didn't sign that player. We weren't going to sign Tchouameni because he picked Real Madrid over us. Okay, we matched their bid. He picked him over us. We didn't sign Jude Bellingham because we were never going to sign Jude Bellingham. And I understand that we didn't sign players, but Jurgen also said, "Well, I've got all of these midfielders. I don't need any."
Yeah, but I think what you're failing to add, like the context of that spending is we had to sell to buy, right? We had to sell players that were actually important to winning those trophies to get in these new players, right? Most fans that I heard did not want to sell Diaz, right? We did not want to sell them, but based on their model, we don't want to pay these older players, even if it's a player that has another 3-4 years left at the top. Based on their entire model is based on, can we resell this player? Not will this player contribute to the success of the team? It's, will I be able to sell this player in 4 or 5 years? That's a model that the teams we're competing against aren't necessarily thinking about. Arsenal just signed a 28-year-old midfielder. Last season, they did pretty much the same with Mourinho, right? They're not teams that are trying to compete to win aren't necessarily only thinking about resale. That's all Liverpool thinks about. Can this player be resold? So I'm not the type of fan that slates everything that FSG does, because I actually think they've done more good than bad. Genuinely, like, we have to remember where we were when they first walked in the door. We're in a completely different place, and that's because of the owners. My point is that now that we're sitting at that top table, it takes a different model to stay there. You have to start doing things a little bit differently, and that's where you have to start to be proactive.
They have to change. They have to change.
You have to slightly tweak your approach. right?
I think Emeka though, like getting to the top and staying at the top are two different things. Like, take this profession as an example, YouTube. If you get to the top, like, it's one thing, but staying at the top is two different things.
That's literally what
the
I'm
ones
saying.
that stay at the top are the ones that adapt and get new players. For me, I haven't complained about FSG for 12 months because I think last summer we had an unbelievable summer. So I had nothing to complain about anyway, to be fair. And the only complaint for me was just not sacking Slot early. But for me, you have to be able to like maintain that willingness to win all the time. That's the thing. And like this summer for me, obviously, because they sacked Slot a bit later and stuff like that, you can understand. However, I just think we're taking way too long to get some of these transfers done. Look, if I have 5 targets and 2 of them are left until August, okay, I'm calm with that. By the way, that's what we did last summer anyway. We signed Isak, and who was the second one?
Which we tried getting Gahey. We tried to get Gahey.
Yeah, Gahey was supposed to be the one in August. But all 3 were done before then, you know? So like we got all the players in. I said this I said this before and I'll say it again. You don't plan to fail, you just fail to plan. All I wanted was just Iraola to have what he needs, or at least 50%, 60% of what he needs, to just be ready, you know. And we just weren't ready and aren't ready right now. And these transfers prove that we aren't ready. Araujo on loan. We're not even the type of club to loan players to begin with. If you want to get a player on loan from La Liga, get Endrick on loan. By the way, just before Jamie goes, guys, we're 100 likes and 5 followers away from a giveaway. I'm going to get you a free shirt, 100 likes on the stream, and 5 more followers on my Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment at DonHussam6. That's it. It's 2 free things, nothing money related or anything. Close the live chat, hit the like button. Go follow me on Instagram now. Link is in the pinned comment at DonHussam6. And as soon as we hit both targets, we'll run a giveaway. Go ahead, Jamie.
So, yeah, I was sitting there listening to everyone's good conversation about what's going on with our summer and FSG and stuff like that. It's good, the conversation's a lot of emotion, a lot of, you know, and I like it all. The one thing I will say is that the one thing that annoys me the most is that we don't do enough in windows every year, and we have to catch ourselves up every year, if that makes sense. So I understand we didn't buy anyone like really after the Champions League game, apart from like an Elliott and all that, a youngster. But yes, we won the league after, and that's great in the moment, and it's tremendous in the moment. We're loving life. But that year took us back 2 years, because then we had to find the players the next year that we didn't buy the year before, and then the second year after that, and that's a carry on and a carry on. And that's why we're always in this situation where we are today, you know, needing players, and you have to rush around and find, you know, and that, I think that's the main issue. We don't get the players in we need all the time, and we have to catch ourselves up a lot, and we have these droughts and moments, and that's probably the biggest thing I say about FSG. I don't think FSG are the worst owners in the world or anything like that. They make some mistakes, of course they do. There's things that annoy me, of course they do. But even like this buying Kevin this summer, yeah, right? So you got Kevin in this summer. That's his new name, by the way.
I can't.
We bought Kevin in this summer, right?
Take Kevin.
Do you know what? Kevin's not even the cheap option if we're covering his 250 grand a week wage.
Yeah, he's not cheap.
It doesn't actually count as a cheap option.
It's not.
But
260 grand a week, even worse.
But it's a weird option, if that makes it. It don't make sense option, but it's not actually a cheap option when you count in wages that Liverpool are literally going to pay him for 12 months. Like whatever it is, a 10-month, 12-month deal. Liverpool going to pay him them wages. That's the
weird part.
It's weird. It's strange. I don't understand Liverpool. It's like they're acting we're acting desperate at the moment.
Yeah.
And we know we need players, and we need these players in. So we're going around it in a weird kind of way. And look, Kevin a few years ago apparently was diamond and really good, and that's why he got the monster contract that he's on. You know, but right now a lot of people think Kevin's done and he's shot, and you know, but we're going to cover his 250 grand a week contract. So I can understand why people are a bit confused by how Liverpool deal with their transfer summers regularly. So, but it's where we've always been with FSG. No matter who the sporting director is, it's always been my argument.
There's never a consistency.
You know,
in one
like,
direction.
To be fair, that's why
It's
Jamie's
always-
defended Richard Hughes this summer. Before, this is not new. He's defended him multiple times.
It's like the new sporting director next time will be, you know, they say the same thing every year. They come here, new manager, new sporting director. What is the first thing they say when they come to Liverpool? We do it differently to everyone else.
Yeah.
You know, because they know they got their hands tied in the way they have to do business. Now, that could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Look, Chelsea spend billions of pounds and all they have to do is apologise for it and take a fine. Right? And then they do it again the following year and become super grasses for the Premier League, go against Man City. Right? Like, but Liverpool I think what FSG try and do is play with everything within the books, within the rules. And they try to do that because they don't want to get the fines. They don't want to get all this. They want to play so safely. But at the end of the time, it can ruin what we're doing trying to go forward. Like last summer was a good summer, right? Last summer was
Jamie, I have a bad list for you. I'm sorry.
Last summer was a good summer year, right? But at the back of their minds, we should have already been planning last summer for Salah and Virgil's end of their time at Liverpool last summer.
That was Emeka's point earlier about the
because now we're going to have so we are going to look for Virgil's replacement next summer if he leaves. Which, look, you're not going to get a player of Virgil's quality. We get it, but there is exceptional centre backs out there. But they then might all go or sign new contracts to their new clubs or whatever it is, and they're impossible to buy. Then you're left looking. Who do we get? Do we go down the younger route? You know, is Leone and Shaqiri the future double? Do you bring Kwanzaa back and he's the Virgil replacement? And it's going to upset the fan base because they look at that as poor planning. You know, poor planning going forward, and that's been the thing. We know Mo Salah left Liverpool since April, right? We're now on the 8th of August. There's still no right winger at Liverpool. That's poor planning. You know, that's poor planning. According to Mo Salah, it was the club trying to get rid of him from underneath. That's what his words were, weren't it? It's people behind the scenes wanting out of this football club, and they got rid of him. So if they wanted to get rid of Mo Salah, why the hell was the first transfer Liverpool done this summer not a right winger?
Exactly. They still have time in it to look at.
Jamie, they got played by Rock Nation. They got played.
Emeka, there's another thing before we do the played thing. Before we do the played thing, just quickly. Speaking of failing to plan, Mbaye before the World Cup, would have been worth half the money.
Yeah, 30
million. Exactly,
20 million, you would have gotten him out to PSG.
Yep.
By the way, before any of this Anderson stuff or none of this happened, 20 million, he would have left PSG.
No plan.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. No, I'll let everyone else go. But look, the Salah thing. My thing on the Salah thing all the time is I didn't want Salah to go, but if you're letting Salah go, you're willing him to cut off his last year of his contract and let him leave the football club for nothing.
Nothing.
For me, you need your right winger in before that happens. Otherwise, you're scraping around and looking desperate for your right winger. So I know they went to Diamondo, and I've always said it. I said it on the Sam show beginning of this summer. I think Liverpool always wanted Barcola and Diamondo this summer. And that looks like that was the case, right? I just feel like with them knowing that he's got these two agency issues going on with his old agent and then with his new one in Rock Nation, for me, that's a lot of red flag. And I would have not gone there at all. PSG got played, Liverpool got played. It's as simple as that.
Jamie, before we let others go,
I'm
going to ask you a quiz question. No one answer except Jamie, please.
Yeah, mate.
Jamie, Ronald Araujo is a loan signing for Liverpool. Name the other 4 loan signings before that.
Stephen Corker.
Yes.
Was it Ben Davies or did he? Yeah, no, we bought Ben Davies, didn't we?
Turk. Is it Turk?
Kabak.
Yes.
Another Turk that plays for.
You know, Jamie, the reason why I ask you this question is not to set you up. It's because the other 4 loan signings are scary. Let me tell you, yeah?
Shaheen.
Number 1, Araujo.
Arthur.
2, Arthur Melo.
Yeah, Arthur Melo was a loan deal as well.
3, Kabak. 4, Cocker. 5,
Javier Manquillo.
You forgot about Shaheen as well, bro.
Man,
Kabak still gives me
bad.
nightmares. Man. Genuinely, Kabak still gives me nightmares, man.
Not a
Kabak
single
was
good player in
fast.
that list.
Kabak
Oh.
was faster,
If Araujo follows in their footsteps, we are finished, bro.
Hey, Stephen Colker had a good career in Turkey, but
I just
He
want to
was
mention,
rubbish, bro. He was
Great.
rubbish. He was
mention
rubbish.
something there.
He didn't even start.
We used him as striker in the club era, remember?
Yeah, I
We
mean,
played
Norwich
East Coast
away.
top.
Norwich away, yeah.
I just want to mention something on this new loan signing. He's the Barcelona captain. Like every time he plays, he's the captain. Yeah, every time he plays, he's the captain. Him and Lewandowski.
I'm sure he's
Lewandowski, captain. Like, do we need more leaders?
He actually is the captain.
Do we need more leaders at the club? Have we all been talking about that? Like the fact we've lost so many leaders?
That was one of the positives I said, that he's a senior player. We do need senior players.
And the guy's
one
got 89%, 89 percentile for winning headers. Like, that's all you need to do as a Liverpool defender right now.
What worries me most is we play him right back. That's what scares me.
He's playing
right back a lot for Barcelona. He does.
He's playing right back.
But that's what
I
worries
think
me.
I think
Premier
that's what
League
we
is
most.
different.
I think that's what we mostly gone for because I think if Xhaka's been given a number 5 shirt, ain't he? They obviously see him. They obviously see him as the starter and the guy, you know, and they want him to partner Virgil. I think what they're trying to do is have Virgil partner him for a year to basically tutor him for a year and get him all his knowledge and all that before he leaves. And look like it's obvious they don't rate Frimpong as a right back. The club highly rate Bradley as a right back. You know, even the manager spoke about Bradley. So there's obviously something about Bradley, but he's apparently not back till November. So yeah, I can see after a couple of weeks of the season, eventually Kevin being moved over to right back, and Xhaka, Virgil, and Kirkes as a back four. Yeah,
Kevin.
Let's see how it goes.
People going to start calling
But
Oh,
you know,
well, he's gonna stay there now.
Araujo is good defensively, but he's not that good going forward. Though. So how are we
I'm
going
alright with
to
that,
Iraola
I'm alright
attacking
with that.
fullback stuff?
Because
is he good on the ball? Is he good on the ball?
Yeah.
Like, passing out from the back?
He's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hassan, what it will be
high.
is you'll send Kirkes up and you'll have Araujo, Xhaka, and Verge making that back three in possession.
So the right winger is screwed season 2 again.
Yeah.
So you think we might play 3 at the back?
In possession, obviously in defense it'll be a back 4, but in possession it'll go to the back 3.
Yeah.
He's not terrible on the ball. I'm sorry.
That's what a lot of teams do, to be fair. Yeah.
Honestly, guys, win the league, my ass. Like, let's just be honest about this.
Hey, we might beat Preston in the Carabao Cup game.
This is
That's
true. To
great.
be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not folding until we get to the end of the window. I need to see who we get.
But then here's the problem: when we get to the end of the window, it's going to be like there is nothing we can do now.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait for them to run the propaganda. They brought Araujo in so Darwin Núñez is comfortable when he comes back.
If we sign Núñez after this, bro, I'm gonna. If Núñez is the biggest enemy of the football club. Núñez is a bigger enemy. Like for me, Núñez and I'm tired of Darwin Núñez. I really don't need that.
What does show with this loan deal is that they don't trust any of the academy players just yet to play any of these defensive positions.
Yeah, the other fans ask us to trust the academy, but the club themselves don't even trust the academy.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I don't know, man.
You know what? If the world's burning, man, burn it all the way. Get Núñez, get Minter, bring them all in, man. Let's just have the worst window ever. Let's just have the worst window ever.
Not Minter.
Bro,
I'm just pissed that this news dropped before this stream because I had a whole monologue ready for that whole Arsenal situation.
I'm really
I'm not in the mood to get into it.
I'm really flummoxed that we're not actually a bit more excited that we've actually signed someone. Like that's what's kind of making me just feel weird because I'm really happy that we've got someone in, and I couldn't give a shit how much he cost wages. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't care. Like, I don't care if we'd have gone and spent 60 million. It's not my money. I don't give a shit. I just want to get a body in that can play right back and centre back. And this guy's really good in the air. Like, and he used to be really good. Like, if he can come in and do half a job and play 20 games, and maybe Gomez plays the other 20, I don't know, but I'm fine with it. Like, just get me some more bodies in. Like, that's all I want. Like, I don't want to be playing Gravenberch, Endo, like some 18-year-old kid from bloody the reserves because Leone's not fit and Jack's still got problems. Like, I don't want to be putting Luke Chambers right into the deep end when he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to have that where he plays centre back against Newcastle. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, if he plays centre back next to Virgil, the Newcastle game, and maybe we have Calvin Ramsey or Frimpong as the right back, then we might be all right. Like, but at the moment, we ain't got fucking anyone. So why are you all fucking whinging? Like, we literally have Virgil van Dijk as the only fit centre back for the first team, and everyone's whinging that we've just signed someone that can play. Like, Jesus Christ! Like, it's like nobody can ever be happy because Arne Slot ruined us last season. And I just want to point this out as well. If we go and sign fucking Barcola, yeah, that's £300 million plus players we've signed in 2 seasons. That's called fucking. That's called backing. That's called fucking putting money down.
To be fair, K-Mac,
you rated Frimpong, didn't you, K-Mac, when we signed him?
Araujo is better. Araujo is better than Tomori. Araujo is better than Tomori. To be fair, I'd rather Araujo than Tomori.
Konsa can't win the ball in the air, by the way. Go and look at his aerial numbers. Like, we need a defender that heads the ball for Liverpool. This is just a thing because that's how teams get at Liverpool, by throwing fucking long balls. Do you remember against Leeds? Yeah, yes, long throw, can't defend set pieces, and they scored 2 goals. Yeah, that's why we stand Araujo.
Who can't head up?
And I said his name wrong again, haven't I?
What kind of defenders can't head the ball? That's what I don't understand.
Esri Konsa. So, I mean, look, if we wanted to send back
number one for headering.
If we want a centre back who can head the ball, just go get Dan Burn. If that's all we're after, if that's all that we need is a centre back who can head the ball.
Mate, head the ball. That's not going to do any more business.
Thomas not even on the panel, and he's not even negative to begin with.
I don't know. I don't
people
know.
just say anything in this chat. Like, man said Thomas the most negative. He's not on the panel, and he's not even negative. Like, really, he's delusionally positive, if anything.
The chat is really triggering me.
Yeah, the chat.
I don't get. I honestly don't understand the signing. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. No, I just don't understand.
I've known Jamie Phillips for a long time now. He's this close to losing his shit online.
I just don't.
I know him. The Jamie rant is this close. I promise you.
I just don't. How old's Kevin? How old's Kevin?
27.
So Kevin's 27, yeah? With a massive injury issues. He's fallen out of his club. They're willing him to let him go on loan, and we're covering his wages of 240 grand a week, which will make him, I think, the 3rd highest paid player at our club. For a loan player, that's not officially as. I know everyone's. I know K-Mac just said it and all that about I don't care about the money. I actually do, because financially it doesn't make sense, because what we're loading a player and paying him his full wage. That's going to take a lot of money out of our football club for a player we're not even going to buy next summer. Who then just goes back to Barcelona.
Is that actually true? Do we
actually we're covering 100% of his wages. Yeah.
Who said that? Is that confirmed? Yeah. But the sign is not even confirmed yet either.
I'll tell you why we care about wages.
You got to care
about wages. Because there's a hierarchy at every football club, and there's
why people don't care.
And Jamie, there's an important thing. This is why wages matter. If we give Araujo 260 grand a week, that's an indication that he's not going to be a bench player. That's why wages
Why
matter.
didn't you just give that to
Liverpool are
Konate?
not going to give 260 grand a week to a bench player. So it shows us that Araujo will start, basically. Let's just be honest about this. That's number one. Number two, there's a hierarchy at football clubs. The reason why wages matter is another thing. Giving Gravenberch 250 grand a week was the dumbest thing ever. You don't know why? Because there are about 10 players who could knock on the door and ask for Gravenberch money tomorrow. And then all of a sudden, your floor goes from this to this. All of a sudden, you're in financial trouble. All of a sudden, you can't pay players anymore and you can't buy players anymore. That's why clubs like Man United spent 5 years fixing their wage structure. Because shit like this. Like Gravenberch
if
being
they
on...
give him the money to this guy, Hussein, why couldn't they give it to Konate?
Isn't Cody Gakpo on 275 grand a week?
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. If you're giving a player that wants to play for Liverpool permanently and you sign a 5-year contract, that money, I'm actually all right with it, right? I'm all right with it. That's fine with me, yeah. What I'm trying to say is we're paying a guy's full wages, apparently, according to Fabrizio and Ben Jacobs and all that, I've just tweeted it, of whatever it is, 240, 250 a week for a player that if he doesn't do the job, he's not going to be our player after one season. He's not officially a Liverpool player. He's still officially a Barcelona player.
Yeah.
So, like, I just don't understand that kind of business. Is there not a defender out there that Liverpool like the look of? And I know what Liverpool do. They do this all the time. It's about, we don't want to go and buy an established centre-back that's going to cost us 60 or 70 million because we believe in Leone and Xhaka. That's why they've done a loan deal, right? Here's the thing. If Leone and Xhaka are that good, they're going to play anyway, right? If they're that good, they're going to play anyway. You need squad depth. You know, you need quality squad depth.
Yeah, he gets getting that
I
now.
don't want just
he wanted
numbers.
about 250 before.
So I don't want just numbers. You need quality.
He is.
Squad depth. And that's what
Sorry,
we need,
K-Mac?
man.
He is.
Just quickly, let me respond to Jay. Konate is at 400 grand a week at Real Madrid. That has nothing to do with our wage structure.
Yeah.
That's number one. And I know the type of person you are. There is plenty of different types of people in the comment section. You're the type of guy that Jamie is going to say, I like pancakes, and your comment is going to be, so you're saying waffles are shit? That's the type of person you are. I can already tell. What does Konate... So you've heard me and Jamie for the last 5 minutes discuss this wage stuff. What does Konate earning 400 grand a week at Real Madrid? What does it debunk or change in anything we said?
He's on a free transfer, so they're going to give him that much anyway.
But here's the thing, Fuzzy. Why do we care how much a Real Madrid player
I don't.
What's the problem? Like, tell me how does that change my life? So let's say Konate earned 800 grand a week as well. How does that have? What does that have to do with us? Nothing. I'm saying I got asked the question: why do we care about wages?
Yeah.
How much is Cody Gakpo on? 270, right? 250, and Gravenberch 270, right?
Yeah.
Objectively speaking, forget all the agendas. How many players can knock on Richard Hughes' door now and ask for that much money or more?
All of them.
Allison, yeah.
Curtis Jones did.
Exactly. Thank you, K-Mac. That's the point. So now when my floor goes from 100 grand a week for an average player like Gakpo to 250 grand a week, that's how you become the next Man United. Because Man United were giving 300k to Sancho and blah, blah, blah. And it took them 3-4 years to fix it. And that's my point. That's why it matters. Now Jay will come tell you Bastoni earns 700 that no one cares. Anyway,
I just don't like loan deals, guys. This is me. I just don't like loan deals. I just like look. I don't know how good Xhaka is going to be. I've never watched him play. Not a lot of people have, right? And he could be a fucking lightning in a bottle, and that's quality. Yeah. Leone obviously got his ACL, and it's an issue. But Virgil's obviously coming to the end of his career, right? So he's going to leave the football club. Joe Gomez, you know, his injuries have done so. He gets injured every 5 minutes. So you got to think of the future and what we're going to do. I'd just rather get players in that want to play for Liverpool on a permanent basis. It's just a loan thing. It just looks like a desperation. Loan in a centre-back from Barcelona to free up their wages to try and buy Rodri, could give them their wages over to him so they can register him. It just looks like a desperate move on Liverpool's behalf. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
I personally think it's a great bit of business. Like, I just don't see why people don't, because we spent 60 million on Jeremy Xhaka, and what did we complain about last season? Was Arnie Slot throwing everyone in and not giving anyone a chance to acclimatise to playing, and then to be able to then bring themselves?
I like JK though. Against JK, I like.
Yeah,
I even like Leone. K-Mac, I think me and you are on the same page. My problem is after all this, telling me Iraola should win the league. Iraola should challenge for the league. You're doing too much. Emeka and Drifty and Tom. You're doing too much.
The loan deal just doesn't. I've got a feeling that the plan is you get Barcola and Mbaye, and they're going to trigger Araujo next summer, and he's going to come out of next summer's transfer budget, and they're going to keep him on a permanent.
No, he won't, because he'll be 28.
But look, if
Why are we going to be signing someone on a 5-year contract when they're 28? When we won't do concept?
It wouldn't be a 5-year contract, though, would it?
Well, yeah, it would be, because it'd be his contract. It'd be his last contract. Of course, it'd be 5 years. Why are you signing lesser than a 5-year when you're 28?
But we'd sign Tomori, who's 28.
Yeah, we'd be signing him on a 5-year contract as well, because this is his last contract.
But I'm saying, so why is it an issue when I say Araujo, but people have been talking about Tomori if they're the same age?
We wouldn't. Well, we didn't sign him. We're not going to sign him because he wants a 5-year contract. It's not how we do things. Like, we're trying to get rid of Cody Gakpo now because he's 27. Like, we got rid of Luis Diaz when he was 28. Like, we don't keep older players anymore. That's not what we do. Like, this thing with this guy. Okay, this guy has come in, yeah, as a body, which we all need, so we should all celebrate, yeah, as a body that can play right-sided centre-back, and he can play right-back, okay? That's great. We have a right-back that's nursing back to fitness in Conor Bradley, and the manager's praised him already and said that he's his guy, okay? And he can be special for him.
K-Mac, would you accept Endrick on loan?
What, on loan?
Yeah, Endrick.
No, because we need a permanent right winger, mate.
No, I'm saying let's say we sign. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's say we sign Barcola and even Mbaye, but we get Endrick on loan. Would you be for that?
For backup to Isaac until Ekitike's fit, yeah.
Okay, so my thing is, if you've opened the door to loans, let's try make smart loans in positions that we need.
And that's a smart loan. This is a smart loan.
Endrick would be a smart loan to make, actually.
Yeah,
that's a smart ass loan because he can play right wing, he can play false shadow striker, he can play striker, he can even play in the 10. He's a unit as well, and he's athletic, and he can score goals. Like he could come in and, like, if we are gonna get rid of Gakpo and send him to Spurs, objectively, let's just be objective, guys. Munoz, Rio, and Mbaye probably aren't yet ready to be like the guy. You know, they need time to adapt and shit because they're all young. So Endrick on loan would probably make sense.
We're a youth project now, Hussam. If you look
but
at
I think
that's
youth projects don't win leagues, buddy.
They don't. But that's what we are now. That's, if you look at it, both of the center backs that the board is investing in, they're kids. Ndokwe looks like they want to invest in him coming through. He's a kid. Rio's a kid. We're gonna sign him Mbaye. He's a kid. Neoni's a kid.
So
Emeka, when Rodri goes to Barca and I say Arsenal in the league, am I still twerking?
No, you're not. I don't think you're twerking this year. No, but you're saying it now that they're league winners, right? When I was getting on you is when you were putting them ahead of us, when we still had league winners.
Okay, last summer when we had the summer that we had, I said my feet are kicked up. I was probably the most nauseating Liverpool fan online. I just insulted everyone. And then Baldy fucked it up. That's not on me.
I've got to really, really push back again. I'm sorry. And the reason why I'm going to do this is because Isaac's 26, not a kid. Florian Wirtz is 23, not a kid.
He's 22.
25, not a kid.
He's very young.
Gavin Birch is 24, not a kid. Yeah, like, do we need to carry on? Like, Kirkez is 23, not a kid. Munoz is 23, not a kid. Like, do we need to just carry on doing this nonsense because we have a fucking really good squad? Like, we do have some really good players, and we seem to have this like mentality now that
I think we have a good starting 11
because we were shit last season.
No. I think we have a good starting 11, but not a good squad.
Yeah, we were
actually think the other way around. Our starting 11 is good, bro. Our starting 11 is good. Our starting 11 is not bad at all. At all, he's not bad. But
Sorry, FTK
for me, the
23
squad is the problem. The squad is the issue, bro.
Wait. Hussam, everyone you just said came at all those ages you just said were all young. 23 is not old in football. Like 23 is young.
No, you were talking about kids. They're not kids. They're men. They're men.
The senior players, the senior players in our team would be Sobo 25,
McAllister,
Isak 26, VVD obviously, Allison. If you're 23 years old, you're not they're not kids, but they're not senior players. They're still
in the words of Mourinho. Emeka, it really depends on the player. In the words of Mourinho, there is the young and then there is the young. Yeah, but if a 23-year-old has played like 500 matches, he ain't young, is he? So it depends.
No, the players I named were kids. I named the kids specifically. I'm not saying words. But like Words and Kirkes, these guys are still young players. They're not.
No, but this is where I agree with K-Mac. Wirtz has played like World Cup, 2 seasons at Leverkusen, 1 season at us.
But he's young. He's still a young player.
But not in football terms, though. Young is Rio. That's young.
So Kirkes isn't young? Kirkes isn't a young player?
He's young in age, but he has 2 Premier League seasons. He has 2 Premier League seasons, and one of them he was in team of the season. So I wouldn't consider him like a young
one is talking about
player.
One is talking about the age, and one is talking about the footballing mentality, the brain, the amount of football they played. So yeah, that's
like football young is someone who's inexperienced, like a kid who hasn't had that much experience. For me, Muno is fair enough young, Rio young, Mbaye young. That's
like if a young player of the year goes up to what age? 23?
21.
I think it's 23.
They changed it to
21. It's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah,
they changed
it. Sterling won it at 23.
Yeah, I think it's 24 or something. I thought it's 24.
Age is just a
bro. I knew they changed the. It was 20. Guys, I have the answer.
It used to be lower than that.
It was 23 until 2021, and now it's 21 and under.
Okay,
it's gone down. Oh,
okay, 21 and under. Since the last 5 years, it's been 21 and under.
Age don't mean shit now. Look at the 2 players that won the World Cup. Both 19.
Who?
Kabarski and Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, but they had Rodrigo.
And they've been playing what? They've been playing
they had Rodrigo, and they had Fabian Ruiz with them, and they had Ferran Torres with them, and they had experienced players. Unai Simon, Pedro Porro. No. By the way, I agree with you, K-Mac. I don't think we have kids. I don't think we have kids.
Yamal wasn't some superstar of the World Cup though. Spain would have won that without him still.
Yeah, I don't think Yamal. No, they wouldn't have won it without him because the other team used to like plan for Yamal and they used to put 2-3 players. But outside that, Anyway, let me just do these supers before we wrap up. There's been a long ass stream, but this had to be done. Guys, check the private chat. Let me check. We are literally 20 likes and 2 followers away from a giveaway. It's all free. I'm not asking you for any money or anything like that. Close the live chat, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so, and follow me on Instagram. The link is in the pinned comment at DonHussam6. If I gain 2 followers and get 50 more likes, we're going to do a giveaway at the end of the stream. Big up to all of you guys locked in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Anyone who wins a giveaway, unless it's someone who's insulted me, will get his shirt. So, yeah. Then we're going to pick a different winner. Big up to my guy, Andre, who says, Araujo, fold the club. Damn, Andre. He had 27 injuries in 6 years. And apparently he's had like 20 injuries in 4 or something. So, yeah. Rather Kabak level than any wall kisser. Well, that part we agree on, brother. Big up to Kevin, who says Barca fans were cooking him so much after a red card against Chelsea, like he usually does most big Champions League games. He likes to cost Barcelona big games. I just have a feeling that he's gonna be like the new Darwin Núñez. Everyone's just gonna find every excuse under the sun to just defend the guy, and I hope I'm wrong, To be fair, the way rivals are reacting, it's like he's not alone, and if he's bad, just don't buy him after it's done. That part I agree with. It is a loan at the end of the day, so it's not like we're forced to buy the guy or anything. It's a loan, and yeah, if we think he's shit, then we don't buy him. You hated Núñez, and this is the center back version of him. Well, I just said I'm afraid that that's the case. So, yeah, that's things are not looking up right now.
You're on mute, Jamie.
Fuck's sake, piece of shit. Right, you know, like you just said there, right? If we loan him, he's not good enough, then he'll go back to his club and we'll look for someone else. Well, that means we're behind 12 months again.
Yeah. Oh, yes, because now you need a Virgil replacement too.
Yeah, that's why I don't get loans.
Yeah,
look, it's just me. I don't get them. I don't honestly get them.
Same,
I don't honestly get them. If we're paying, look, the rumours are, I've just looked online, the rumours are we're paying this guy 100% of his wages. Yeah, if that's not true, that's awesome. And we're not paying him any of his wages, and Barcelona's still doing it. I very much will doubt it when they're trying to get Rodri through the door. Like, if he's not good enough, he's not up to scratch, we just got him to cover a space this season for him then to go the following season. But, you know, we're not 100% convinced that Xhaka and Leone will make it. Then we're still going to need a centre-back again the following summer. And we're going to need a right-back. Because even if Conor Bradley comes back, he's the only right-back that anyone trusts. And Frimpong's not that ability. So we still need another right-back the following year.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is, but apparently Conor Bradley's had 8 injuries since his Liverpool.
Yeah, Conor Bradley apparently is not back till November, I think I was reading. Yeah, so, like, I just don't...
You can't rely on Bradley. But my fear is Bradley's going to be our new, like, for the new era, he's going to be our new era Joe Gomez that just stays on the team forever. We never replace him.
I disagree with you. The reason why I don't see that is because he's not versatile enough. Gomez, one thing he had in his locker is versatility. Left back, right back, centre back, he was versatile. Bradley is not versatile.
So if he comes into Liverpool and he kicks off and he's excellent, and Liverpool go, you know what, the price ain't too bad, we'll buy him next summer, and he carries on that great form, then wicked, you know, awesome. But at the end of the day, if he's as dog shit as everyone's saying he is, and he's just like Konate, then he's a waste of everyone's time, isn't it?
By the way, I think us selling Konate, Konate leaving the club has probably affected us worse than some people think.
How much did we offer Konate? Right, I'm going, right? So we are covering this guy's wages on a loan deal, and he's not officially our player, right? How much should we actually offer Konate to stay at this football club?
Konate wanted 250 and he would have signed.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know. Mickey, this is why wages matter, Mickey. See? Konate wanted 250.
But this guy's apparently...
You believe that, though?
I just don't understand.
Because he... Okay,
man.
Emeka.
Makes no sense.
Forget what Jamie's saying, what I'm saying. The man himself, didn't Konate come out publicly and say, I see myself in a Liverpool kit next year? He said that himself. No one asked him. Like, he said it himself. And we know, based off all the information, he wanted 250 grand a week. And this is why wages matter. Maybe if Gakpo was on 140 and Gravenberch was on 130, maybe Konate would have said yes to 180, 170. See? This is the problem. He's a bozo. No IQ when it comes to defending, is what Farma's saying. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Guys, by the way, we're literally 1 like and 1 follower away from a giveaway. So, go ahead. Beggars can't be choosers. But who said we're beggars? Why did you make us beggars?
Yeah, we're Liverpool.
Hang on. If Liverpool rate this guy that highly, that they're willing to go high on his wages, then just fucking buy him.
Yeah. See, I'm with you, Jamie. The only time a loan makes sense to me is if you do it the way Arsenal did with Nkapie last season. Right? They're just like, we don't want to spend it this summer, but let's take him on loan this year, then we're going to buy him the next summer. If we did that with a player, I'd have no problem. But it looks like the club has no plans of buying this player.
Did it with Odegaard as well.
Why?
They did it with Odegaard as well.
Well, do you understand what you just said there? That makes absolutely no sense. Like, we haven't even played the guy yet. Like, if Nkapie was crap for Arsenal, they wouldn't have signed him. Like,
no, but when the reporting of that loan came out, it clearly said the plan is for the player to be signed next season. It was clearly in the report. No. It was basically he was going to be purchased next season. It was never in doubt. Nobody was like, is Nkapie going to be signed by Arsenal?
Yeah, summer? They all knew he was going to stay anyway.
Yeah. We all knew he was going to stay.
Yeah, he won the league with them, so yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. Tweet from 2024. Ronald Araujo has suffered a total of 16 injuries.
Sheesh.
Oh, that's mental. That's actually mental.
He's been with them.
You all scream ambition, but you do copium for Araujo, is what Andre's saying. To be fair, none of us here has coped. The chat are far too negative. Get a grip. Hey, I don't think any of us have been that negative either. We're just questioning if we're planning this transfer window right or not. I don't think any of us have been negative really. If I felt that, I would have said it. Check Said's reaction to the Bomba. I'll check it later. It's just way too many super chats. Appreciate you, Momo. Big up to Fonzie. He was really angry when Tom Little was speaking. Gahey for 300k a week. Anyone? Didn't Mark Gahey cost you the league by passing it to the Everton guy? Nice one, mate. Let's boo him when he plays. Embarrassing. Shawnee, just questioning a signing doesn't. You don't have to go over the top. We're just questioning how will it be, where will he play, blah blah blah. Araujo's best season was 2022-2023 under Xavi when Barca played defensive possession game. He has always pocketed Vino in Clásicos. He thrives one-on-one. That's a good thing. That's definitely probably a good thing. Let's hope he can stay fit and affect the team positively, baby bird.
Oh, I just thought of another fucking thing as well. So, right, let's say let's say Kevin's really good, yeah? Let's say Kevin's really good and he's just like amazing for Liverpool, right? Yeah. What stops Barcelona putting up the transfer fee for him next summer if we ain't got an obligation?
It'll be an agreed option to buy already.
Locked in. That'll be locked in.
It better be.
It better be.
I mean,
well, everyone thinks this shit anyway, Jamie.
I just don't understand this loan deal, man. I just don't get it. Because if he does all right for us, but we don't buy him, we let him go. Next summer, I still need a right back and centre back, like I do this summer.
Yep.
Not when you got Jed Spence.
It's just look. If we get Jed Spence through the door, I'm happy with it. But I obviously it just.
By the way, 20 minutes before we went live, again, it was confirmed that Liverpool don't want Spence, so I don't think it's going to happen now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
August 7th, our signings are Munoz and Araujo. Hold the club. That's crazy, Andre. FSG working on getting that 500 million back. How? But paying a player wages is not going to get your money back.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a cheap option. This is good.
Yeah, 260 grand a week is not a cheap option. The last guy Barca sold had injury problems, flopped, had issues, and the fans celebrated that much is a Ballon d'Or. This is a fourth choice centre back.
He's talking about Ansu Fati.
Oh, he's talking about Dembele, bro.
Oh,
Dembele. Potential right side of our team: Frimpong right back, Araujo right centre back, Mamardashvili goalkeeper, maybe Greenback as the sixth. Wallahi, you are so good. Anfield will be Airbnb next season. That's crazy. It definitely won't be Airbnb though, because it's going to be attacking football.
So, O'Reilly, Kevin's going to be playing right back. Yeah, we would have thought. Yeah.
In that lineup, you just named Mamardashvili is the name that scares me the most.
Yeah.
Has anyone thought of like three at the back with wing backs?
Nope.
Anyone thought of that? Like,
no, I think if they wanted the club to play three at the back, they would have signed Xabi Alonso.
And they would have done
three at the back with what centre backs, Fozzie?
They would have done it.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got like three at the club.
we've got two that fit now.
Look, if they want to play Xhake's going to be the main centre back with Virgil, right? Which is the reason we bought him, which I'm fine with because I want to see how good Xhake is.
Yeah, but you're paying this much money for this guy, though.
And Araujo's obviously going to play right back because
not paying anything for him. Can you stop saying we're paying for him?
Wages, K-Mac, wages, my brother.
Who gives a shit?
You don't, but other people do.
Who gives a shit?
Mean, come on, man. I don't pay a guy that much money and tell him to sit on the bench throughout the season. No, come on, bro. Like
600 grand off the
be serious, K-Man. Come on, man. Don't do overboard there, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You don't pay that
3 years ago, Araujo cooking, then the UCL red card for me. So it's 50-50. Fair enough. We don't want Bezos anywhere near Liverpool. Gross. Guys, there is no ethical billionaire. I promise you, no one became a billionaire by selling CDs. On the bright side, we could get new wingers at LFC. Well, that's not the bright side. That's the only hope at this moment in time. Forget the bright side. Jokras had better GA than Ekitike. Look who worked out better. I'd rather a Spain World Cup player than a Belgian League GA merchant. Well, I'm not comparing Zolis and... I don't think anyone compared Zolis and Munoz anyway. I just think that they've got their spine and their manager locked in.
Zolis at Norwich for a while.
Yeah,
yeah, he did play in England as well.
And he got no GA for Norwich in the 3 years he was there. Yeah.
In the Premier League as well, by the way.
And then he went to
In the
Belgium
Premier
and got
League.
GA.
They got relegated when he was with them.
Yeah.
Who will get more injuries, Araujo, Joe, or Joe Gomez?
And this is what I'm
Already
saying,
competition
man.
started. Oh my god.
Araujo.
The competition has started.
Is Kevin really that injury prone? Because
like
you know
that.
when you say 16 injuries in like 4 years, if they're counting a headache as an injury and you're out for 2 days, does that really count? Do you know what I mean? So how bad were the injuries? How many months?
By the way,
he gets a lot of muscle.
Barcelona captain, and he made 11 appearances.
By the way, about six of those 16 injuries were to do with face and head. So that's what we know what kind of guy he is.
Great.
Face and head.
Jamie, don't even.
I'm not joking. Sorry.
I knew where he was going. Just stop it.
He's already
Pick up, guys. Unpopular opinions. We need a DM before any other position. We need to stop being easy to play against. Focus on that, then we move forward. My worry is Curtis Jones insists on leaving, and then McAllister leaves too. So
I think Curtis Jones.
Just rebuild the whole team at this point. Just rebuild them all.
We got James McConnell to play DM. We're chilling.
I think Curtis leaves because he looks like his head's not in the game right now.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones leaves. I think Trey just takes his squad place.
Yeah. I think
Trey's going to snatch a lot of chains this year.
I think Trey starts against Newcastle. With
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
No way, Jamie. Who the hell else is gonna start then? We have no other options.
I
Buddy.
think it'd be Szoboszlai, Trey, and Wirtz will be in the midfield.
Yes, that's what I think as well.
Yeah. I agree.
For once, I agree with K-Max rant 100%. Fair enough. When will Emeka invest in a microphone?
Can you guys not? Is my audio bad? Can you not hear me?
No, we can hear you.
No, you're fine. I think he's just playing with you.
That's the one time that you didn't destroy Emeka Castro. Emeka, what resale prices does a 30-year-old Isak have in 30 years?
In 4 years. 30 years is mad.
In 4 years. Sorry, it's 3 a.m., bro. Allow me.
Yeah, allow it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's one signing where resale value doesn't appear to be the main driver. But if you look at the majority of our signings, it's below a certain age, so we can potentially resell them. But Isak would be an exception. I agree.
Isak could, if he's keeping fit and banging in goals, but up to 30, he's still like an £80 million player at 30. You know what I mean?
Harry Kane went for how much to Bayern? 100 mil.
Yeah.
So.
Why complain about Araujo? Let's not pretend he's a world beater if he gets to his best. Also, we don't need a starter. We have Jacquet. Son, I don't know how much of the stream you caught, brother, but we're talking about him starting at right back, not starting at centre back. I think that's the thing, because we're not the type of club to give 260 grand a week to a bench option. Araujo was benched by La Masia kids, Kobarsi and Martin. They were.
Hang on. Kevin and Martin for Barcelona, man. Yeah.
They wasted their last homegrown spot on this guy. That's why I keep telling people this whole homegrown thing is an excuse. Chiesa is going to leave and Endo's going to leave, you guys. Stop begging into this homegrown stuff. It doesn't matter. The shit players are going anyway. So the homegrown spot, the non-homegrown spot will empty up. I promise.
Even the players that we're signing are replacing non-homegrown players. Barcola is replacing Gakpo, and Mbaye doesn't need to be registered. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. His ball carrying is actually super underrated. Also, his overlapping runs are good, extremely quick. 4 or 5 more signings and we are good. Patience, please. Yes, I understand that there needs to be patience. However, the date is not on your side because it's 8th August. So the time for patience is run out, Habibi. The time for patience is run out.
Look, if Kevin is good at ball playing, as a right back, that would be good because we have Frimpong's not a ball playing right back, and he was kind of Bradley. So if he's a good ball playing right back and can play the balls into midfield, which we need, then it might be a smart bit of business. Again, I don't know. I've never watched the guy. I just don't like loan deals, guys. That's all it is. Confuses me.
Big up to Karen for the super chat. Big up. Pick players who are undervalued because of individual or institutional bias, creating opportunities for better value at their price. By the way, K-Mac, if you want to start your stream, go ahead, start.
Yeah, I'm going now.
Big up to you.
Big up. Great show.
Big up, K-Mac. Pick players who. Okay, we've read this one already. Gakpo isn't 200 on 250 sector confirmed. With Araujo is depth. Jake obviously the starter. You want another starter, lads? Konsa 60 million plus wages at 29. Sond, once again, when we're talking about starter, we're talking about starting right back, not center back. I know Jake will start at center back. I think Araujo will probably be the starting level right back. And I deduce that based off his wages.
Can I ask everyone, right? Is everyone just this extremely comfortable to have a very young, unknown centre back just being our number one centre back and also Virgil next season?
What choice have we got, Jay?
That just like people might have watched 1 or 2 games of Jake. Okay, a lot of people didn't even know who the fuck he was when we bought him. I'm just a little bit. I'm just a little bit curious why everyone just seems so comfortable with this and not asking the question: should we have gone in the market and bought an established centre back that can actually maybe take over Virgil in a year or two's time and have him in the club now?
It's the FSG indoctrination, Jay.
While we're here, or am I just being too sensible? Or am I just being too sensible?
No,
you're right. What you're saying,
you're right.
100% right. What you're saying.
But it's the FSG mind games. They gave him the number 5. They paid this big transfer for him. Everything we see in preseason on Instagram is photos of Xhaka looking like fucking Ronnie Coleman in the gym. Everyone thinking he's swole like a Sam on Snapchat. Like everything we're seeing is just Xhaka. They're forcing in our face pretty much, basically saying this guy is going to be the starting centre back. We knew it when we got the number 5, but it's I think he's a good player. But
I'm saying I've never seen Xhaka play. He could absolutely he could ball out and be exceptional, and we're good to go, and we ain't got no worries, right? I'm just saying because I've not seen him playing, it's a bit unknown to me. I'm just a bit cautious and concerned by that situation. That's all it is. Now Virgil is getting older. More mistakes will creep into his game because it's natural. He's a human being. It will do that thing. So when Kwanzaa broke into the team, sort of thing, we still had Virgil and Kanate. You know what I mean? Yeah, you still had that experience there.
Was there the first
and Kwanzaa could like slowly break into the side, and now look, I think Kwanzaa's a very good defender. I think he's done well at Bayer Leverkusen. I thought he was decent in the World Cup. He's a decent centre back who can play this right back role. I just hope Jake can be the same. I really do. I really hope Jake is that player because
I think he will be, mate. Because you know, there's other clubs that was chasing him before we chased him in it. So if we beat the signature to other clubs and paid that much money for him, there must be something in this player for them to go all out for him. You know what I mean? Like what you just said about Van Dijk. Van Dijk, the pace is probably not going to be there and all that stuff. But at least he'll have a youngster that's going to run for him and all that stuff. If he goes up for the ball and all that, so they could complement each other in a better way. And if he's going to be the Van Dijk's replacement, at least he learned under the master of that defensive side in the team. So I think he'll be a brilliant player at Liverpool. It's just we just need to give him time and patience.
The perfect example. The perfect example of the FSG indoctrination is the fact last year we all sat there and said Leone should be 4th or 5th choice centre back. He's 18. He's not ready to be starting yet. He's now about to come off an ACL, and people are talking about him starting at centre back because that's how desperate we are.
Well, he's third choice now, isn't he? Third choice.
Yeah. Don't forget as well, guys. Gahey was the target until I think they found out this boy is available. So that's why. That's why.
Hopefully he's blinded. Look, hopefully he's outstanding. As I said,
I think he will.
Hopefully he's outstanding. I'm just saying.
I know like him. He's very good with the ball.
I know what his fan base is like. I know what his fan base is like.
I know.
He's 19 years of age. As soon as he makes 2 mistakes, that's it. He's like,
I wish he's got to be patient.
Everyone will come back at me and Hussam and go, "We should have bought the experienced centre back as soon as Shaqai starts fucking up." It's going to happen because what Shaqai's, you know what Shaqai's replacement is? Another inexperienced centre back.
And
this is what I'm
an 18-year-old who makes 5 mistakes in one game.
And Gravenberch.
Fucking exceptional. They could be. But young guys, they go up they go down. That is just the way they grow.
That's
and
why.
learn the
That's why,
game.
Jay. You need the right team around them, innit? That's why.
Yeah,
You need,
that's
you
why
need
I'm
to
just
plug
saying
those holes.
you bring that experienced footballer in, you know, because next
Seeing-
year, guys, who's the virtual replacement then? Who's the virtual replacement in 12
Could be
months?
them two. They've
Emeka-
got a plan for them too.
4 hours ago.
Schlotterbeck.
I just want to try to add a little bit of positivity here. I'm seeing a quote here from Vinny from 2023. Araujo is the best defender I've ever faced.
If we get that
Yeah, that was the
23
game we
version-
brought up earlier when we spoke about
Yeah,
him. He
if
did
we
look
get-
up
But
to
at
me.
one
I
stage
remember
he
that
was
game
great.
as
They
well.
said one
Guys,
stage he was great.
I
Yeah.
saw
was 2 years
Mudryk.
ago.
Hang on, guys. I saw Mudryk get clapped off to a standing ovation at the Bernabeu. Does anyone want Mudryk?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm just trying to add some positivity.
And to be fair, Mudryk cooked the shit out of Milner as well. K-Mac, I'd
Yeah.
love to revisit this in the end of the season. It's a body. Why are you moaning? Please remember the super chat. Kirkas, Araujo, Van Dijk, Frimpong. Yeah, we will remember the super chat. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong and they ball out.
If that's back four starts, buddy, we are in trouble.
We're
Let me just
getting
address
shot
Box
at.
of Orange's regular chat before I get to his super. The engagement hack has to be down of every single new and existing player at Liverpool. Box of Oranges, who told you this? Why do you believe everything that you read online? The most money I ever made on this channel was the month where we signed Isak, where we won our 3 Premier League games. That August last season, I made the most money ever on YouTube. After Verts, Ekitike, cooking everyone. You need to understand something. Being miserable and losing games has an up, but then after that it goes down and you can just never recover from it. And I'll tell you why. Use our biggest enemy, Man United, as the example. When Amarim lost his first game, you're like, ha ha ha. Second game, ha ha ha. Third game, fourth game, fifth game, sixth game, you're like, ha ha. Seventh game, you're like, this happens every week. And it becomes less relevant. When Liverpool lost to Nottingham Forest 3-0 at home, I had 5,500 people watching me. When we started losing towards the end of the season, I had 800 people watching me because Liverpool losing became normal. So Liverpool being bad doesn't benefit us at all. The best months I've had on YouTube is when I've actually been positive more than anything else.
We got some breaking news. Apparently, it's come from Sky. Apparently, Liverpool are planning to have 5 wingers at the end of the window, with an additional one being a younger player that they want to develop. Iraola sees the wise men. Iraola sees his wide men as being able to key in his philosophy, which is why this area of the squad is main factor.
Who's 5?
Yeah.
It's going to be Josh Abe. It's Josh Abe. It's Josh Abe.
So the 5 would be Barcola, Rio, Munoz.
Barcola, Rio, Munoz,
Mbaye,
Mbaye,
and Josh Abe.
Yeah,
Wait, maybe the club are serious. Maybe they actually don't want to sell Cody Gakpo.
No, Gakpo's gone.
But how can we sell him?
I don't see Cody Gakpo staying if you have Barcola and Rio on that left hand side.
Yeah,
fair.
Specifically Barcola. Once Barcola comes, then the writing's on the wall for Gakpo.
I feel like we need Barcola at this point, just so everyone uplifts a little bit.
Look, I will say one thing, yeah. With Chiesa can actually play left and right wing.
And striker.
So maybe imagine if Chiesa outstays Gakpo. That'd be mad.
Oh shit.
But the thing with Cody can get you a lot of money back on the transfers that you spent. Chiesa ain't going to give you nothing, is he?
No.
So maybe they do keep Chiesa and they let Cody go. You know, if they let Cody go for 70-odd million quid, then, you know, they've made quite a bit of money back on
Maybe it is Chiesa and then the young one is Mbaye.
Yeah.
Don't forget the important detail that Konate was terrible. A 5-year deal would have been major risk. I wouldn't say Konate has been terrible. I think the likes of Emeka scapegoated him to defend Virgil, but for the most part, they were just as bad as each other, both of them. Salmonella FC were not even cooked, is what Ems is saying. That's crazy. Will Hussam dye his hair blue if Ronnie turns out to be a baller? No. Why should I dye my hair, bro? I haven't even said anything crazy this whole stream. I haven't even been negative or pessimistic.
We want him to be a baller, ain't that the point? We want.
Yeah, we all want him to succeed anyway.
I think everyone's just a bit cautious because I think everyone's got a right to be a bit cautious about it.
Yeah.
But we all want it to work. You know what I mean?
That doesn't mean that we're negative. Like, FYI, Andoni wanted Leone at Bournemouth to replace Hoyson. Hey, fair enough, Yushi. Fair enough. Now, before we end the stream,
We have hit all their targets, so we're gonna do a giveaway. You get me? So I'm gonna tell you guys the comment to make. Let me first read the countries that OK Jersey delivers to. If it doesn't deliver to your country, please don't get involved as you're wasting everyone's time. Now, USA, Canada, UK, France, Spain, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Switzerland, Poland, Portugal, Ireland, Denmark, Belgium, Austria, Norway, Luxembourg, Finland, Romania, Australia, Hungary, Mexico, Croatia, Estonia, Latvia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Lithuania, Sweden, Greece, Bulgaria, New Zealand, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and Qatar. That's where it delivers. So that's the thing. You have to be an Instagram follower.
All the important countries.
Wow.
No African country.
My country's important. My country's important. They used to deliver to South Africa, but customs screwed them multiple times.
Yeah,
bro,
thing, ain't it?
bro, listen. They are willing to make money everywhere. The problem is the customs. Now, what are we gonna write? What should be the giveaway code for today?
Kevin, man, Kevin, bro, come on.
Here we go. So, to enter the giveaway, just simply comment all caps Kevin in the chat, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. All caps, no spaces,
Kevin
nothing.
McAllister.
Let's go. Kevin.
Home Alone.
Why is his name Kevin? Mate, because I was just taking a piss.
Here we go. Kevin. So we'll wait as many people as possible to get involved. And it's through StreamYard, so it got nothing to do with me. Whichever person wins it, he wins it. If you're a previous winner, I'll skip you because I want to give a chance to a new winner to win it. You know? And if you're Jay or someone who's insulted me, we're going to use someone else. Mariam, you want them to ship to Bahrain? You can get it to Saudi, to be fair, Mariam. You know what you can do? Get it to Saudi, to the nearest spot to Bahrain.
Hussam, in September I'll be going to Egypt. So if anyone wants me to pick up a shirt from here to send it over there.
Let's go. Kevin, guys, how many entries we have? 50 entries. We get to 60 entries, we'll start. Wow, JB, you're getting involved as well. Let's go.
I'll put it in there.
Val, if you win it, I'm not going to give it to you, Val. I'm not going to give it to you because you can't win.
I'll put Kevin as well. I'm going to win this, man.
Go on, Josh.
I have never.
Josh, you're rich already, bro. Why do you want to do this?
What? I'm so happy. Kevin's the name, you know.
You paid £37 for 22 pieces of chicken and ate them all.
That's never true. That's never true. The slander against my name.
Didn't you say that chicken shop in the... Yes, it delivers to you, Habibi.
Yeah, the slim chickens, but I never spent £37 on 22 pieces.
You said £37 on 22 pieces and you ate them.
No, that's not what I said.
You're definitely rich, Josh.
What's the amount of chicken strips you can eat per sitting? Don't lie.
What's the net?
If you say a low number, I'm gonna remove you.
What, the whole animal?
6 to 8?
No, just chicken strips. No fries, no bread, no nothing. Just the chicken strips.
Probably 8.
Ain't like that.
8 to 10 if it's just the
Josh,
chicken.
you're so full of shit. You're
chicken
so
strips.
What?
Because I'm fat. Is that
the strips, just the strips without the bone or nothing.
They're huge. That's them chicken.
Bro, I could eat like 10 of them if it's just them.
I could probably
Sam, the ones that slim chickens are huge.
How big?
They're not strips. They're more like tenders. So it's like fucking. They're huge.
When you say huge like that, that makes me very happy. That's all I'm saying.
No, anyway, let's kick it off, guys. Shall I make it a condition that only a Liverpool fan should win, or shall I make it random?
Yeah, because I'm up.
Random.
Yeah, I'm up for it. Only Liverpool fans.
Go for random, bro. Go for random, bro. Give everyone a chance. Oh!
I see Don Sam in there winning his own shirt, you know.
Hey,
Sean! Oh, damn! It had to be him.
Sean, how is it Sean that's the winner of the giveaway? Sean, you fucking fraud. Do you guys know who Sean is?
Yeah.
Sean's my editor.
I know.
Yeah. You got to respin it if it's the editor.
Spin it again, man. Come on, man.
Sean.
Don't let this one go, bro.
Yeah, sure, man.
How is Sean the winner of the fucking giveaway, bro? Unbelievable.
Bring up the editor.
Unbelievable. Sean, man. Sean, give us a decision, Sean.
That's crazy.
Chatter saying fixed.
Fixed.
Fixed. It is rigged. It's like the election. It's rigged.
Okay, you know what, Sean? I'm gonna give Sean the shirt. I'm not gonna make it awkward for him. Let me see. Just if I ain't gonna give it to Jenny. No. You don't get this veto call to just give it to other people. Yeah, you can't choose. I'm a draw again. I'm gonna give the shirt to Sean. I'm gonna give it to Sean. No need to make it awkward. But I'm gonna draw again just to check. Had Sean not won, who would have won? Out of curiosity.
Anyhow, it's me. I'm gonna go to bed crying
I
tonight.
can't believe Husam's on there. That's what I can't believe.
I commented Kevin. It's random, innit?
See,
Ibrahim. would have won.
Ibrahim.
Fair enough. Anyway, Sean, I'm sending you the code. I'm sending you the code, Sean. Big up to you. Big up to all of you guys. All the links are in the description. I appreciate you all. Go give all the guys a subscribe. We're going to redirect you over to K-Mac. He's live right now.
Support the brother.
And yeah, peace out, people.